Hello,
friends,
welcome
to the keep.
As you can tell,
I am not Lauren.
Because her and Garrett. English. They are out doing a work event, and so today you get me, and three friends here. We're going to go on a lovely adventure and see what sort of chaos ensues. We got special guest star David with us today. He was playing in our regular campaign with us, but then due to his work, he had to bow out. But we get to have him come back and hang out with us today, and it'll be nice and exciting. Yeah, so glad you could be here. We have our lovely friend Jordan and Jeremiah, our regular cast members here. Thank you guys for this adventure with me. I don't think we have really anything to talk about today. Right. Next week, Lauren will be back, continuing our normal chaos and whatever that's gonna look like. But as far as that, let's lower the drawbridge and raise the gate because it's time to enter the keep. All right. Okay. We don't have character videos to show, so jump right into it. So we're gonna start this. How I like all of my one shots by giving you guys some stuff. So
It's like Christmas.
let's start with you, Jeremiah.
What do I get?
You need to roll me a D10, and because you guys are at level 10, I'm gonna have you roll it twice. Give you two stuffs. So roll it once. Tell me what you get.
8
Both of us?
No, just Jeremiah first. Jay,
and 10.
Jay, you got an 8 and a 10. Okay, first thing you get is the 10 gave you a stone giant strength belt.
That's a thing.
Yes, you have a belt of stone giant strength. Congratulations. And the other one was an 8.
Yep.
Okay, so with an 8, you get the... Technically, it's a great sword, but you get the firebrand great sword. So replace axe with sword, and you get that weapon. So that was yours. Congratulations.
So cool.
Jordino, roll me a D10 twice. Tell me both your numbers.
Here we go. 9.
Okay.
Oh, I lost it. It's in the floor. We're going diving. Wait, I have another one. Screw that one.
It's like
Okay,
B-rolling
9
hit that
and
last time.
7.
9 and 7. Okay. For one of those, you get the bracers of defense.
Dude, yes.
So as long as you're not wearing armor or carrying a shield, you get a +2 to AC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what was the other one you said?
It was 9 and 7.
Oh, neat. Okay. For 7, you get the boots of levitation. I'm so mad you got those because you're a monk and I hate you now. So I'll let you.
With the boots of levitation, I can just go up and down. I can't fly around, right?
Yeah, you can cast levitate on yourself at will. The spell levitate. So, well, that's actually in the should be in D&D Beyond if you want to add that. All right, Dave, go ahead and roll me a D10 twice. Tell me what you get. 5. Okay, for that one, you get... Oh, wow. What was the other one?
6.
6. 5 and a 6. Okay, you get spider climb boots.
Nice. Okay. Oh, that's going to be awesome.
And you get a wand of magic missiles.
Yes.
So have fun with that. All right, so that's all y'all's stuff there. And I believe with that, we're going to go ahead and get into this a little bit. So, now that you all have your stuff, you are a adventuring party, been together for a little bit, and you've been hired by the Archmages of Cognispire to go and investigate the small village of Sheena. They didn't exactly tell you why you were going there, but they have paid you a lot of gold. Actually, each one of you can add 500 gold to your account.
Holy monkey!
So, they have paid you a lot of gold, to go look into this and report back to them whenever you get the time, and tell them what you found and what was going on in the village. So, it took you a little bit of time to find it. It's a very small village. It is located just northeast of the Murdoch Mountains, a little bit west of the Mellist Forest. After a little bit of wandering around, you eventually do come across this small village, and looking out, there's maybe 50 houses in this little community, probably 200 people or so. It's in the shadow of the Murdoch Mountains there, and you look out and you do see farming fields that appear to have been long abandoned. There are weeds overgrown, there's thorns, they don't seem to be producing any food at this point. But as you walk into the town, you approach, there are people bustling about, going about, seeming like your normal day. So as you walk into town, the day is yours. What do y'all want to do?
Say one more time what it is we've been contracted to do by the Cognispire.
You've been contracted to figure out what's going on in there. On their arcane radars, essentially, what they have, they were able to sense that there is something going on. They can't quite figure out what it is, and so they would like you to figure out what's going on and tell them.
Okay.
Real quick, can we be introduced so we as
Yes,
players know
that's
each
actually
other?
a really good idea. Thank you, especially for the people, because you guys have kind of talked. So, Jay, why don't you describe yourself and who you are, what you look like?
Well, my name is Strog, and I am a human barbarian. Rather tall, dark skin. Apparently, I'm carrying a great sword now because I love it, and yeah, I've got fur coverings, so I'm not naked. And yeah, unlike most barbarians, I actually have some intelligence. So I should say most tropish barbarians.
True.
So yeah.
All right, Strog. Sounds good. Jordan, why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Okay. I am Nithki. I am a tiefling monk acolyte. I am a little bit short of average, about 5'6". Classic kind of deep red skin, very simple brown and tan leather garments. And just as a side player note, I'm playtesting Way of Mercy just for all the people familiar with the monk class. So when there's weird stuff going on.
Cool. All right. And that was Mithki?
Nithki. Nithki.
Nithki. Okay. Nithki. Thank you. I obviously have been tracking all this. He did not change his character last minute on me. Definitely didn't do that.
Not 20 minutes ago at all.
No. Dave.
Well, I am Chase. Or Chance. Depends on who you're talking to at the moment. I'm a half-elf who is a warlock and has a split personality. Yes. So if you're talking to Chase, he's rather regal and has a noble heritage. He will talk to you with some distinguish. Or at least try to. If you're talking to Chance, he's just going to be chill and be like, "What's up, dude?"
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. Well,
this is gonna be hilarious.
Strog, Nithki, and is it Chance or Chase right now? As you approach the town, who's driving this ship?
Yeah, they don't know.
Well, I mean, who's talking?
Right now, it's going to be Chase. You know,
all right.
Mr. Distinguished.
So as Chase, Nithki, and Strog approach the town again, you see people walking about, milling. Seem to be going about their standard daily business.
Is there anybody around that looks like they would be like a village chief or a head honcho?
Make an investigation check. Let's do investigation. Yeah.
That's... Why am I looking for crap? That's a 6.
Okay, yeah. You're looking around, and it seems like a bunch of villagers, man. They're all smiling, just talking. How's it going,
You hear me say, "Hey, you, peasant person, come over here and let me ask you questions."
Okay, so you flag down a, standard human, about mid-30s or so, dark hair, fairly dark complexion, seems to spend most of his time outside, and he comes up, "Oh, hi, yes, what can I help you with?"
"Take me to the leader of the village."
"Oh, you want the leader of the village? Well, that means you want to go see Shendal."
"Take me to..."
Please.
That's okay. You don't have to worry about that. Sure, we can take you to Shendal at all. That's no problem. Let's
a little
go.
easier than expected.
I mean, we're just happy to help. That's all it is. We're just really happy to help. So let's go find Shendal, and he starts leading you through the village, and he seems to just be going around. Tell me, what's everybody's passive perceptions? Let me get that from y'all.
14.
14.
14.
13.
15?
13.
13. Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
We are not a perceptive bunch.
It's okay.
The first character that has higher passive insight than perception.
That's actually a good thing. What is your passive insight? That was my next question. I need everybody's
Sweet. 17.
17.
Dang. 10.
10.
Insight is wisdom.
Just what's your insight modifier plus 10.
Okay.
And proficiency if you're proficient in insight.
Yeah, so whatever is... So what is it?
13.
13, okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Alright, so actually, Nithki, as you guys are walking through the town, because of your just innate ability to read people, you're walking through and, man, everybody's just super happy. They are all smiling. They're just all real happy to see you and real happy to help you out with whatever you have going on. So this man goes and introduces himself as Tim, and he's real happy to help you. So he takes you on over, and you come to a elderly human, starting to gray. He's developing a little bit of a beard. It's coming down to about his clavicle area, and it's dark browns, blacks mixed with a gray sort of salt pepper thing going on. He's dressed in slightly nicer attire, but it's definitely still, I mean, this is a very small village. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of wealth or anything going on here. But he comes up to you and he says, "Oh, so I hear you were looking for me. I am the village leader, Shendal. It's nice to meet you all. We don't get visitors here very often. How can I help you?"
"Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and shake your hand." I grab his hand and start shaking.
Thank
How
you.
are you doing? We were told we gotta be here. What's up? What do you want us to do? Why do you have us? Why did you tell us to...
I'm gonna put my hand on the top of his head and just kind of...
Can you even reach the top? I guess
Yes.
you can.
Yeah.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
I'm big boy.
Dog is very big.
And I'm just gonna put it on top of my head and just... It's okay.
Hey, what are you talking about? We're all good here. It's cool.
Yes, I didn't call you here.
Oh, that's
We were-
interesting.
We were sent by the... Oh, shoot. What was the name of that city? 'Cause I was not paying attention.
Cognispire.
Cognispire?
Yes.
Okay. We were sent by the mages of Cognispire
Ooh, that's...
to discover if there was anything weird going on.
Huh. Anything weird? That's. I mean, as you can see, we're fairly simple here. You can walk around, look at whatever you want, but I don't.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, do any of us.
Make insight checks.
Oh, that's good.
19.
19,
17.
17. Okay, yeah.
It's an 11.
Okay. Our insightful monk here, and even our barbarian friend, yeah, he's hiding. There's definitely elements of his story that are hard to believe. There's definitely something that he is not forthcoming. And you guys, you've noticed everyone else super smiley, super happy, super, welcoming. He seems fairly normal. He's not real smiley. He's willing to help you, but he is not smiley, overly happy or joyous. Seems fairly normal.
Do I notice that?
No, you don't. No.
Tell me his name one more time. I had to grab my pad.
Shendal.
Do I notice? I notice that everybody's happy and smiley though, right?
No. He's the only one who. People seem pretty normal in this town to you so far. Yeah.
Master Shendal, the most free person in the world is the one who has nothing to hide.
No. Well, suppose there's something to that.
That's an interesting thing to say.
That's complicated.
Who wouldn't guess that? I mean, come on.
I don't know how to claim. Well, as you.
Honesty is the fastest way to prevent a mistake from turning into a failure.
Yeah, no, that's a really good.
Yeah,
parable or proverb.
You're not wrong. You're quite insightful, my horned friend. But again, I mean, if you walk around and take a look, by all means. But I'm not sure why they bothered to send you here. I mean,
well, we were told that you have a place for us to stay while we're here.
Oh, well. It's not much by way of a tavern. You could go to.
We were also told it would be free.
Again, you could go to the old lady. That's about as close as thing. You can get drink and food there. There may be a place to stay, but I don't.
Excuse me, that will not do. We need someplace that has 3 separate rooms.
You can look around. It's a bunch of houses.
What about your house? Since it is your town, can you put us up for the night?
Make a persuasion check. See how this goes.
That is a 25.
25. Okay, yeah. He looks at you and goes, well, yeah, we don't have much to offer here, but if you want to come stay with me, sure, we'll help you with what we can.
That will do. I'm also expecting some ale tonight.
Again, if you want something to drink, though, you probably want to go to the old lady. That's the closest thing we have to a tavern in town.
To the old hag it is.
It's the old lady.
The old hag it is.
Well, it's just down there. You make a left, and you should find it. So,
thank you. You have been
I live
very
up there.
helpful.
Yeah. You have a good one. Take care. And he just sort of turns and begins walking off. So, you guys.
Are you guys willing to go to the old hag with me?
I'm going to quickly pull out a hand axe and throw it right at Shendal's feet, right in front of him.
Oh, okay. Sure. Make an attack roll.
A lot. 17 plus 5. Or 17 plus 8, I mean.
Okay,
25?
Yeah, so he's walking away and you stick this hand axe right down in front of his feet and turns around. What?
Getting run up right in front of him, get right to his nose.
You're very large.
Tell me what you know. And I'm gonna put my hand on my sword, ready to pull it.
Okay.
I'm going to
just
run
like
up
peeking over his
next.
shoulder.
Not knowing what's going on, I'm gonna run up next to him and
I just got this visual of like this 3-headed monster.
It is in your best interest to listen to my large friend.
Okay. Yeah. So make an intimidation check.
Ooh. That's not as good. That's a 6.
Okay. Yeah. So he reaches down and picks up your hand axe and
No
goes.
advantage for elbow.
And he picks it up and he looks at it and goes, "Well, You're accurate, I'll give you that. But I'm not sure what more you want to know. I believe this is yours, and he's going to hand the hand axe back to you.
I'm going to take the hand axe, put it back, grab him by the front of the shirt, pick him up. Tell me what you know!
Okay, so...
I'll try it again.
At this point, I just lay a hand on his shoulder. I'm like, easy.
At this point, the villagers have definitely made note of you shaking their village leader in the center of town here.
Oh, yeah. Kind of forgot about that.
And so, yeah, they all sort of look over and begin inquiring. Excuse me. Hi. Hello. Shendal, do you need help?
I turn around.
Yes, Will you put me down? I'm not sure what. They want to know something, and I'm not sure what it is.
I'm a terrible person.
I turn around and address the community as a whole. Excuse me, this business is between us and your village leader. You have no reason to pay any attention to it.
No, I kind of feel like we have reason to pay attention.
There is nothing to do with you. This is between us and him.
Hey, look, man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. We don't know you.
That is okay.
And I'm super glad you're here.
I'm still holding up Sendal.
I'm super glad you guys are here. Like, we'll give what... welcome to have whatever you want, but...
Okay, guys, just don't worry about it. We're just going to have a little conversation with him. We'll be done in just a minute, and then you guys can be on your way, and everything will be just fine. You got it? You guys cool with that? Thanks.
At this point, you begin to see several of the village people start coming. The village people, yes. Several of the villagers. Several of the villagers. They begin coming out, and they all form a nice little line and start dancing in the... Yeah, no. It's YMCA time. No, so you see they all are beginning to grab random hammers and pitchforks, and they begin approaching you. Mind you, the whole time, they're still super smiley. They're friendly. They'll come up to you and go, listen, guys, maybe you should put them down. We kind of really would hate to use these things. You seem like nice people, but at the end of the day, you can't do that. So it'd be real great if you started to put them down. And you're beginning to look around, and there seems to be about 25, 30 people begin forming around you. They are slowly more amassing of coming out of their houses and hearing their ruckus.
Gently kind of looking around, put him down, adjust the clothes.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn towards the village leader again. Did he have something?
Oh, I was just going to actually put him down. A good retreat is better than a bad stand.
Well,
one of these days, I'm going to dunk you in the water.
What's the village leader's name?
Shendal.
Well, Shindal, my friends seem to believe that you have something more to tell us. Would you mind putting their minds to ease and telling them whatever you have to say?
No. I don't want to talk to you anymore at all. You guys are... There's something severely wrong with each and every one of you. That's established. Who does this? We were here, and then he comes over here, and then I don't know what is going on with you right now.
Remember, the king himself sent us to your humble town to get
You
king?
said the Archmages of Cognispire sent you.
The king sent me. The archmages sent them.
Okay, make a deception check with disadvantage because you guys are just not doing.
I was about to say,
we're not doing well enough.
Coming to lie to our host.
11.
Yeah, he definitely is just looking at you going, at this point I'm beginning to question why you are here at all, and I think it may be best that you all leave.
Okay, here's the deal. You're going to tell us what you know, and it's going to be cool. If you don't tell us what you know, My big friend over here is gonna smash probably you.
And at this point, I'm going to reach over, grab him by the back of whatever cloak or thing he's wearing, pick him up, and go, hasty retreat. Then I'm going to grab Monk Person, push him ahead of me, and we are going to beat feet to the old lady person.
Old hag.
So you're going to the old lady house?
I told her willingly.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you begin to just walk away, there is a crowd has now gathered around you. As you begin to leave,
We suck at this.
Yes, we really do.
they are beginning. They are doing. It's that slow part to where they're giving you just enough room to walk by, and they are letting you go through now. And all. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming by. Maybe not come back, or you guys are odd, but hey, thanks for coming. It's been real great. It's great to see you guys. So have a good one. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, are we past them? Kind of.
Yeah. So you worked your way sort of past the crowd. Are you going to try to still go to the old lady?
Old hag.
Yeah, we're going to go to the old lady.
Okay.
Old hag.
So you begin walking around and make an investigation check as you try to find this place.
Somebody better than me.
Okay, so
Everybody or just one of us?
I'll just have one of you do it.
Mod 20.
So you got a what?
Mod 20.
Okay, so you're walking around and you're able to find a house, and it definitely looks about like the houses that are just here. There is a very small sign outside. It's very simply painted. It just says "The Old Lady." And you walk inside, and looking around, it is a house. This is just another house, and a elderly woman comes out from the back of it. Oh, hi! Welcome! I'm supposing you are the one responsible for the ruckus that was happening out there. Welcome to my house. I suppose you want maybe food, drink, something along that line?
I'm immediately clapping my hand over his mouth, grabbing Monk and pushing him forward. Maybe you should handle this.
Hello.
We would love something to eat, something to drink, and if you have any rooms available, we would be most appreciative of your hospitality.
Rooms. Yeah. I'll find you some place to stay for sure. Well, but food and ale, absolutely. We can take care of that for you so quick. Just give me a moment. I'll get you some drinks. And so she turns around and heads back into the kitchen area, and a few moments later returns with 3 mugs of ale and hands them down. Food will take just a little bit as I finish preparing it for you, but shouldn't be too long. And then I'll see about getting you guys some rooms.
Is his hand still over my mouth?
I don't know.
No, once he started talking, I dropped it.
Just a heads up, I am allergic to oats, so just try not to have oats in the food.
Right.
Please.
No oats. Got it. Okay. She then turns and leaves again. And then it's about 30 or so minutes later, she returns with a nice spread of different prepared meats. There's a thing of some sliced bread that is set on a different plate. She looks at it and goes, the bread is separate for your sensitivity.
What is the bread made from?
I don't know. I didn't make it. I bought it. The baker's down the street. I buy it from him.
I will try it.
That's all you. And then the different foods there. There are some slight fruits and veggies, not very much, but there is at least a small veggie tray. And gives it there. And I was able to find a couple rooms for you guys, if you wish to stay. How long will you be staying in town?
I also lied. My past perception is 17.
Okay, noted. So how long will you all be staying in here?
Well, we've been sent by the Archmages to discover what they sensed about this town.
As well
so
as
hopefully not very long, maybe a day or two.
I suppose you guys are new in town, right?
Very.
Oh,
the king also sent me along with them.
well, that's fancy. Have you gone to see the voice yet?
No. Who is the voice?
Oh, well, the voice is the one who takes care of us, of course. I'm surprised you haven't gone to see the voice. Most people in town, that's where they go. The voice takes care of us all.
Raise an eyebrow at the other two.
No one's taking you to go see him. Huh? Yes.
Would I think magically about anything when I hear the voice?
Make a history check.
That's a 10.
There's lots of things that speak, and so something that specifically has gone by the voice does not raise any immediate flags in your knowledge.
I'm gonna go take a seat cross-legged in the corner and cast detect magic.
Okay. Yeah. So
Ritually.
Okay. So yeah, you sit down and you begin your casting. Is he all right?
Not in any way, no. But
I didn't think so.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well. All right then. For the food and the ale and a couple rooms, let's say I hardly deal with money anymore. Let's say 2 gold.
All right, I'll grab 2 gold and drop them on the table for her.
Thank you. That's interesting. Well, I'll get the rooms ready for you. All right. So she steps out again, and as you finish your ritual, besides your friends here, nothing magical seems to take note or pop or anything like that. So you concentrate on that for 10 minutes, but yeah, right now within 30 feet, you're getting nothing. So, sitting there, getting your food, eating, having a good time.
Look over at the other two. And that could have gone better. I was hoping for a quick scare and a quick intimidation, but that man was oddly unintimidated.
Yes, he was. My persuasion skills did not work at all. What was it you had to say?
I think we may have succeeded more in turning the villagers against us than getting any information we sought.
I would agree.
Yeah. Need to do better about this temper.
I will try to make sure Chase is out more often than I am.
You are Chase.
No, I'm Chance.
Chance is the regal one? I have it down that Chase is the regal one.
Chase. I think you said Chase was the regal one. Chance was the...
I will make sure Chance...
Maybe you should write that down.
Yeah, you should know your own names. And actually, as you guys were sort of going through the town, each of you make a perception check. Just as you were walking through town and just sort of been here for a little bit.
Something that 17 doesn't pick up?
Make a perception check.
What?
Just make a perception.
19.
Okay.
16.
16?
8.
8? Okay, so Mika, you didn't quite get it, but as Chase and Strog were walking around, you guys began to notice a lack of children anywhere. They see lots of adults, and this is midday. You see lots of adults. You don't see any any children anywhere about. It is now verging on towards midday. You do see a couple more patrons begin to walk into the old lady, and she comes out and talks to them and then begins preparing food for them as well. Seems like this may be the spot for lunch in town. So
Gotcha. I'm going to wave the old lady over when I can catch her eye.
Yes, what can I do for you?
As we were walking hurriedly through town.
Yes.
We noticed a lack of younglings around.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
Of course.
Right, the voice has them. We give them to the voice, and the voice takes care of them, and in turn, he takes care of all of us. This is... you really don't know, do you?
No, we do not.
Does that narrow anything down for me?
No.
Voice taking...
So, yeah.
What about Arcana?
No, I mean, still, it's not something you would have...
I don't know about the three of you, but I think going to see this voice might be a good place to start.
I mean, if you want to go see the voice, that's can be. I don't make the trek often. We can. I'll find if you want. I can find you somebody to go.
Will you
see.
tell us how to get to the voice?
Oh, it's a complicated path, but
could you give us directions?
I think it'd just be easier if it just.
Please give us directions.
Jeff, come over here, please. And you see...
I don't think a guide would be out of the question.
You see a late 20s, maybe early 30s. Another man comes over and... yes, lady, how can I... What's going on? Are you okay over here with these three? Oh, yes, they're fine. Actually, they haven't gotten to see the voice yet. Oh, whoa, of course. That explains. They have to go see the voice now. This makes sense. Do you want me to take them to see the voice? Oh, if you wouldn't mind, I would be so happy for that. Well, you just had to ask. Of course. Finish your meals and we'll go see the voice. I don't. Your behavior makes sense now. You haven't met the voice. Oh, I wish.
Oh, God.
You should have talked to somebody when you came to town. We could have handled this so much longer ago. We'll get this squared away. Yeah, just finish your meals, please, and then come find me. I'm gonna be sitting right over there, and we'll take you right away. Absolutely. And he sort of goes and sits back down and continues to eat his meal.
I'll eat very quickly and go, then kind of walk back over to him and say, this voice, he is a proponent of reducing one's anger in favor for simpatico.
Oh, no, so the voice, what? It's just, you gotta experience it. The voice talks to you, and then all of a sudden, you get it, you know? It's one of those things. It makes sense. He takes care of all of... you see the food you're eating, right? Where do you think we get that from? We haven't had to do anything. We used to... Listen, the voice has been around for a little bit of time, all right? Before the voice, people had to work. Them fields, that's where we'd be spending our days. Now, we do what we want. We can make stuff. We can do whatever. We don't gotta worry about feeding ourselves. The voice takes care of us, man. I'm not sure what was done to bring him around, but man, that was a good call. That really was. Listen, you know that money thing? Gold, silver, copper? We don't have a need for that stuff here. We can just trade among each other. It's great. It's really great.
I don't like the sound of this.
let's go see the voice.
Agreed.
Okay. So yeah, you guys finish your meals, and Jeff takes you and explains as he's leading you through the village to the other villagers. Listen, these guys they haven't met the voice yet. He's gonna come back. It's gonna be so much better. All right, yeah, that's the reasoning. So as he leads you out of town.
Hold on, just a second for me.
Okay.
While he's looking that up, do we notice any shops that sell items, potions, things of that nature?
Make a perception check as you're just walking through town looking.
Ooh, that's good. Modified 20.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So, you're walking through town. You're sort of looking for shops of that note, and no, it looks like a lot of just houses. It doesn't seem like there's a small market where it looks like they may trade some small goods or little things that they've made, but as far as any actual shops, there doesn't seem to be anything like that in this village.
That is very odd.
So he takes you out of the village and begins leading you in the direction of the Murdoch Mountains. And as you're walking, he's just continually explaining to you about the voice takes care of us, and it didn't used to be like this, but what happened was, I'm not sure exactly, but I know before Shendal, it wasn't like this. We had to work. It was terrible. All of a sudden, man, Shendal, he shows up, and he's like, hey, guys, we can help. And it's just been better after that. He was used to be like this little guy in the town. Now he's made life so much easier. It's incredible.
Need some full alchemist vibes.
I'm getting this whole, we should have known Shendal wasn't, right? Tim, Jeff, Shendal. That should have been our first clue.
So, how long has this Shendal guy been around?
I don't know. He grew up here, but he's been,
Did he grow up here?
Yeah,
What's his mother's name?
Oh. Lorraine, I think.
What about his father?
Oh, I have no idea.
What'd they do before?
They were farmers. Everybody here was farmers, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but before Shendal showed up and started his...
Everybody? Who took care of the animals?
that was just a part of it. Mainly it was, if you were old enough, you were out there getting food, and then, maybe Listen, I was a kid before Shendal. I don't really remember. I remember as a kid, I had to sort of tend to the animals. My mom would help me with that, but Dad always out in the field, And then Shendal, he comes back as this man, and he's like, "Hey guys, we can help you out. Go talk to this guy. We talk to that guy." No idea. Changed everything. Don't have to go out to the fields now. Don't have to work. It's been great. It's probably been 10 years or so that we've been able to live like this. It's incredible, man.
Okay.
It's incredible.
Go ahead and keep leading us on to the voice if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because that would be super, super great.
I remember hearing of a story similar to this when I was studying at the monastery. There was a community of gelatinous cubes. It's true. There was a community of gelatinous cubes, and there was an ordinary man, but they started to be ruled by a powerful being. They called him the Wizard of Ooze. And it turned out to be just a simple man.
The Wizard of Ooze.
Maybe Shendal could be the voice himself, just a simple man pretending to be someone more powerful.
Let's see, the wonderful Wizard of
The
Ooze.
Wizard of...
I think you just broke Wesley.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
And we're dead.
Okay.
Dragon swoops down, eats us all because
Right?
we're
Yeah.
not past
Dragon. Okay. Yeah. So
I swear I saw a dragon. I mean,
he leads you towards the mountains, and as you get closer, there is an outcropping, and leads you through a path, and it is quite a winding path as he has led you through this odd. As you approach the mountains, there's these random valleys and caverns and paths that he has sort of taken you through, and then you come to a cave opening, and he goes, "In there, man, you go in there, and you'll hear it, and it'll change everything."
How far in?
Oh, you just pretty much gotta walk in, and then
I'm gonna go ahead and say, hold on for a minute, friends. And I go and I take a seat next to the cave entrance, and I cast Detect Magic as a ritual again.
Okay. Sit down. You do the casting. It's 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You're not quite getting. There's a faint.
If there's magic, I know it's school.
Yeah. There's a faint blip on the very far end, and it's what would that be? Conjuration, or evocation. I'm not sure exactly. I think it'd be conjuration. It's very faint on the outer rims. Two faint blips out there, but that's all you're really getting.
Well, friends, next to this, I am noticing some conjuration magic. I think we should proceed with caution, with one of us standing just outside of the cave as we go in.
well, now, I'm not going to be much help if I'm far away.
Then you should probably go in.
Monk boy,
Yes.
are you help from far away?
I'm more of a close-up kind of person.
So I guess that leaves you.
I don't like this because I'm...
Then just come with us.
Let's do this. You two go in, stay in for about 10 seconds and come out, and then I will go in.
Very well.
Is that acceptable?
Okay.
Yeah. We're good.
So,
Okay.
Go in.
Nithki and Strog, you walk in, get about 10-15 feet in, and you can look inside, and you do see in front of you there are two faint flickering torches, fire, something. There's something burning. Which is shedding a light within the chamber here. Stone walls you see all around you. It's the inside of a cave, but outside of that, no, I mean, seems all right.
All right. Go in. Wait 10 seconds.
Good enough.
Think we're all good.
I head in after them.
So yeah, you go in, and as you walk in, begin to move a little further in, and as you get closer in, you do see that there are two braziers that are aflame, and they seem to just be continually burning. They are giving off a light into the room. It's not very bright. Next to where the braziers are is pretty light, and then it just sort of casts long shadows and dims out the further out into this sort of opening cavern here. You see in front of you there are stone steps, or not, so a raised stone area, and then another one higher behind it. Off to each side, the cave seems to keep sort of going off. And then as you get closer to the area, Jeff has stayed outside, and as you get closer to the area, you begin to hear a voice inside your heads. It's not audible, but to each one of your heads, you do hear a voice that comes through. Well, you are all quite new. Welcome. What brings you here?
The king brings me here.
Which king is that?
The wisest of kings, the kingiest of kings.
Right. Well, so glad he has brought you here. Tell me, did you bring an offering?
I'm good with Chase.
I'm just in there like, oh dang, we went there.
Most who come to my presence offer me something.
The villagers did not mention an offering, so I'm afraid we have not brought much.
And
I got nothing.
Chance, with your passive perception, as you get closer, you do see behind the braziers on the stonework there are piles of bones.
What type of bones? Do I need to...
Make a perception check as you sort of see this and want to look further into it.
25.
Yeah, they're definitely humans.
Can I tell
Looking at them, they appear to be smaller. There's definitely a humanoid shape to the skull. But yeah, they appear to be smaller bones than your adult human size.
I say out loud, I see children's bones. Is that your normal offering?
Oh, it is what they normally bring to me, of course.
So that just got dark.
I look at both of you and I give you a look of you know that I want to kill this voice.
Now, I suppose, since you were brought here, one of you can be the offering. Which one?
Well, actually, on just outside the cave, I think we have an offering. And I'm going. One moment, please. And I'm going to run back, dash back,
yes.
Go find Jeff, and just pick him up and just bring him with me.
Okay. Yeah. So you run out there and you find Jeff, and he is there. And he looks at you and goes, "The voice has told me. I am not the offering."
Shoot.
And so, do you still bring him inside with you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Yes.
Yeah. So you.
I'll bring him aside. I'll go. So I know he's not your normal offering, but if I chop him his legs off at the knees, he should be about the same height.
How can you hear the voice come in and it says, "This one is already mine. Why would I want one that's already mine?" Jeff, you may leave.
Okay. I
And
wink.
Jeff smiles. Take care, guys.
This is not good.
And he turns and walks out of the chamber.
You know, Mr.
So
Voice.
how big, far away is the cave entrance?
From where you guys are at, you're probably... How close did you guys come into the braziers? I think you guys kept walking forward.
Yeah, until we were close enough to see the bones.
Okay, then yeah, you guys are probably... Looking back, I mean, 60, 80, 50 feet from the entrance. It's kind of hard to tell from where you're at. You're about 15 feet or so from the braziers.
I look at you guys. I'm going to do my best.
I'm going to cast Seeming.
Okay.
It's a 5th level spell, and I am going to. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind, I can't do that. I thought that was something else.
Okay.
I lied.
So, whichever one you wish to present to me, please bring it forward between these two flames.
Hello. I have a second person inside of me. Would you mind taking away my, I guess you could call him brother, Chance?
It's two persons in one body. It does me no good.
Yes,
I cannot have one without the other.
But you could only have the one in this case.
It would only give me one. Two minds, one body. The one body is what I'm interested in.
Where are you, voice?
Present the offering.
No. But you will give us...
Can you describe...
Sorry.
Describe the cave that we're in a little bit, like ceiling height, like size of the room, and what we can see, any other openings.
Okay, yeah. So there is the entrance behind you, and as you walked in, there were small cutouts along the wall, and then as you got closer, the cave entrance did sort of go out, sort of on each side, or not the entrance, the pathway. But right in front of you is sort of this two-tiered stonework, and there are two braziers placed in front. Actually, you know what? I'll just go get you guys a visual representation of this. So,
I was hoping.
We got a map. Sorry, that's all. That's all we can afford.
Well, he's not in here.
Got a map, got it. Okay.
We can try. Oh no! Oh, that looks terrifying. Wait, why does that look terrifying? Ah!
okay, so you guys were about here. You would be behind them. And then the cave wall does sort of go up off the side here. But then there's this, it seems to just sort of go along around. Can't really see, there's not really light back in that direction. You're not sure how far it goes.
Dark vision up to 60 feet.
But yeah, so just looking around the corners from where you're at, you can just...
and how high is the ceiling above the rock structure?
Looking up, it gets pretty dark as it goes up. It's beyond your dark vision, so
what about my eagle vision?
It gets dark. I mean, the light from the braziers only goes so high.
Okay, gotcha.
And so I mean, it's greater than 60 feet. You have a hard time judging beyond that.
Okay.
Is there any thing written anywhere on the braziers or wording text?
Make a perception check.
Decent perception?
Mm-hmm.
25.
Looking on the braziers, you do see slight ruins that go around. Make an Arcana check.
9.
Okay, yeah. Looking at, I mean, you recognize them as ruins, but you're not sure. You would think maybe they're what's keeping the fire going, but...
Alright, I'm just gonna try something. I'm gonna take my sword.
Okay.
And pull it off. And I'm gonna walk up to the braziers, and I'm gonna just...
Into the brazier?
Like right between them.
Oh,
not like, I'm not gonna jump into the brazier.
Okay, so you're stepping forward and are you going in between the braziers or just putting your sword in between them?
Just putting the sword in between, so kind of reaching out.
Okay.
But
think I bumped this here.
You did.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All bad.
Sort of.
Tall DM problems. Okay.
Right.
So you. I'm sorry. I was listening. So you put.
So yeah, the sword is in between, like directly in between, and I'm still holding the sword. So.
Okay. But you yourself are not in between.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So you pull out the sword, make a big show of it, slam it down in between. Doesn't seem to do anything. There was no resistance. I mean, the sword just went down.
But it didn't like try to disappear.
Nope. No, it's stone floor.
The voice doesn't react.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, Mr. Not giving K sword voice. Mr. Voice, there can be no keener sense as to a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. I don't say this very often, but I don't like you. And I'm going to take off running to the side and just start running up the wall and see how high I can get before I hit a ceiling.
Okay. Yes. You take off running and you hit the wall and you go up. And you go up. It's about 80 feet or so. And you find ceiling. You're about 80 feet up. You're going to turn around and run down because if you stop moving, you fall.
Do I?
I mean, if with your monk ability. Oh,
Wait, do you have your spider climb boots?
Well, I got my levitate, so I'll just...
Yeah, he has the levitate. So I mean, you could essentially cast levitate and float your way back down.
Right. I'm just going to try to go past, like, towards the back of the cavern and see how far that goes. And if I start coming back down, I'll just come down on top of the rocks.
Towards what? Like, towards the entrance or towards the back? Okay. Yeah, so you run up, you see the ceiling, you bank that right, and you sort of run down. You get maybe 50 feet or so, and then it does start curving back around and going back down towards the back. There does seem to be, this is just an alcove, really. It doesn't seem to be a passage or anything, really.
Right. I'm gonna try to make it so I end up landing on top of a pile of rocks, and this whole time I'm just gonna keep a lookout for any creature.
Okay, which rocks are you trying to land on? You want to land on the ones like actually behind the braziers? Or are you trying to run all the way around the circle and land on something else?
The one behind the bones, like the tallest one.
Okay, yeah. So you take off and you do your little run all the way around, and then you drop down here behind the bones. Right about there is where you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you drop down there and sorry. You don't seem to notice anything.
Never saw anything.
Nope.
All right. Seeing him do that, I'm going to go ahead and step forward in between the braziers.
Okay.
I'd say hold on for just one minute before you do that. I walk over to the one of the braziers. I lightly touch my hand on it where I think it will be not hot.
Are you touching like the flame or the metal part?
The metal part.
Okay.
And I cast Identify.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. You reach out and you touch.
It's a ritual. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. And so, as you are beginning to cast the long spell, it takes 10 minutes to cast this spell. You hear the voice come through again. I am generally patient, but you three, you're trying my patience. Pick an offering, or I will pick.
How close are we to the end of his?
Are there any attunements, spells affecting them, items, what they are?
You
if it
are
was created
about,
by a spell, what spell created it?
I mean, you are about halfway through your ritual casting right now, so you're still working on that.
As he threatens us, I just say, patience is not simply the ability to wait. It is the ability to behave while waiting.
Okay.
Your bard is showing.
I'm a monk. I'm an acolyte monk, too.
I stand by my statement.
As you are...
There's been a song I've been wanting to sing this whole time. So bad.
As you are going about this, you're working on casting your spell. All of a sudden, you see... Well, you see nothing.
That's not good.
15-foot sphere centering from here goes out, and it is complete and utter darkness in that sphere.
Oh dear.
Like magical darkness?
Yeah, it is just now a ball of black darkness in a 15-foot sphere. All in here. So you guys on the ground can no longer see your monk friend, and
monk friend,
you can no longer see through them. There is just a sphere of darkness.
I'm pretty sure he could never see through us.
So,
Nithki!
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm making sure.
Can't see you.
Can't see you.
How much longer do we have on this spell?
Yeah, as you finish your casting, you do realize that it is an eternal flame, and it is just there to continually produce light and a source of mainly just a source of fire and a source of light in this area. It seems there's nothing innately evil about it.
I look up to the black sphere and I say, how can I persuade you to leave this place? But I say it in Celestial.
Again, you get the voice back in your head, and the whole time this voice in your head has been in your main language, which for you has been common. For you, Nitska, should have been infernal or common, whichever one you prefer.
Okay. Do I hear, like when other people are saying, because this has been kind of like a group conversation, do I hear what they're saying to him, or are we all talking out loud to it?
I don't know. You guys
talking. Yeah, I've been talking out loud.
You can speak out loud, but
Okay.
anything you hear in your mind or anything you hear from him is all in your mind.
Okay. I hear, or I understand when he says it in Celestial.
Okay. But no, the voice you get back in your head is still in home, so common or whatever it would be.
But he did understand the Celestial.
You said it out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said his thing and he didn't get a response to it.
Oh, he didn't get a response.
No, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad. Yeah, no.
Not hearing a response, I'm going to go ahead and step between the braziers.
Okay. So you move forward, you step between the braziers.
As I do, I say, if I die, avenge me!
And with that,
and I'm
you
going
see...
to yell out in just Celestial real fast to say, this may be a good way to communicate.
The darkness...
I don't speak Celestial!
The darkness falls, and before you see a bipedal colossus with two large pincer's arms.
Oh, God.
And below it are two smaller arms clenched in a fist.
Oh, God.
And I need all of you to roll initiative as this shows up in front of y'all.
Oh, shoot.
So,
shoot.
let's get into some initiative.
Dog!
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, going through this, we'll start with you.
23.
23.
Rolled a natural 20.
Wow, okay.
Waste my natural 20 on friggin' initiative. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. Niski?
17.
17.
Not bad.
Okay. And for you, C's?
6.
6.
It's just a little bit.
Okay. I need to roll for him. Okay. You got a 6, you said?
Yes, sir.
No, it's not even.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. You're looking at it from an angle. There you go.
Okay. So you get to go first. Strog, as it appears in front of you.
How high is that ledge in front of me?
It's about 5 feet up or so.
So, is it something I could easily climb, or?
Yeah. You should.
All right, I'm gonna. I've got 40 feet of movement, so I'm gonna run up next to him.
Okay. So yeah, it's 5. Let's say it's gonna cost you 5 to go up. So 5, 10, 15 will put you next to him.
Cool. And then I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And
Bonus
as I
action
rage, yeah. So my the hair on my arms just grows darker, and I get a little bit more furry, and I'm just gonna look around. Yeah. No, I'm going to take my great sword and make 2 attacks.
Okay, yeah. Left
New character, who dis?
So, real quick, I would know if that's a beast or a monster, right?
Why? What?
Because I have a spell, Dominate Beast.
Oh yeah, that is a monster.
Oh, that's what I thought. Beast would be like a wild animal.
Yeah.
That's a beast.
Oh yeah, I have the belt of stone giant strength. I forgot about that.
Yeah, your strength is very large.
Ah, that is amazing. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to 2 shots.
Okay.
First one is a 19 plus stuff.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and then wait, do I? No, I don't. Never mind. I was like, do I crit on 18s? No. And then other one is that's not great. Sorry. Slight.
New characters. None of us know what we're doing.
None of us know what we're doing. Okay, that's much more helpful. So now, like, why doesn't this work? So 13.
13 misses.
Dagummit.
So
Okay.
your first one comes down, and you get a pretty good swing. The second one, you go to swing, and he steps just out, and it slides by.
So on the first swing, that is, 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. All right. So you bring it down and you swing, and you notice though the fire aspect does not seem to have quite the punch that you want from it.
Okay.
But so you come in. Those pretty solid hits.
So that's bonus action,
movement action, bonus action. You still got. I mean, you use 15 feet of movement, so you still have some movement you can do.
Yeah, but I don't need to take a attack of opportunity at the moment.
Okay. All right. So, Nithki, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna run down to him
Okay.
and punch him.
All right. So yeah, you run forward. 10, 15, 20 to go down. 25. Okay. Yeah. You're a monk. You have crazy movement speed. So.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and give you flanking because you're both on weird sides of him, and I don't care. So make those attacks with advantage.
Okay. First attack. First attack is an 18.
Okay, 18 hits.
Okay. So do damage or just all the attacks?
It's whichever one you want.
Just do one attack at a time because there's so many things I can do with each attack.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 4.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's... Okay, quick question. It says damage is 1d6 plus 4, but then it says versatile 1d8.
That's if you're using two hands. Two hands would be a 1d8. You're talking about your staff?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One hand. Okay, so that's only 5 points, and then I'm using a key point for my... Where is it? My way of... Noxious Aura for my Way of Mercy.
Okay.
Which takes my bonus action. It's to spend the key point, I create a Noxious Aura. It lasts for 1 minute, and while he's active, while ranged attacks have disadvantage, he makes a con save against a DC 15, or he becomes poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Is it whoever you want or everybody in the aura?
Everybody. It's only 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, ah!
You notice as you release this aura, it has no effect on him.
He can't be poisoned?
It doesn't appear to have any effect on him.
Or he doesn't breathe. Something. I don't know.
So that was one attack.
That was one attack, yeah.
And your bonus action.
Where's Noxious Aura? Okay. So that has no effect. Take away the key point. Confirm. Okay. Strike number 2. Come on, not 20. That's not it. It's 23.
23, yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is
ridiculous.
8 damage. And I will do another key point for Stunning Strike.
Okay, so that was 8 you said? And then he needs to make
8,
a con save for Stunning Strike.
Strike is... Where did it go? I'm pretty sure it is. I can't find it.
Okay, well that was a natural 16.
Okay, yeah, it's only 15.
So yeah, you reach through and you're not real familiar with the physicality of this creature, so you're having a hard time finding those vitals you need to hit to knock him out of commission. So those were your 2 attacks. That was your bonus action. You still have some movement you could do if you want.
But he's gonna get an attack of opportunity, right? If I move out of his range.
You would imagine so, yes.
Yeah. I'll stay.
Okay. It is now its turn.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
the entity here. Yeah. So he is going to, not liking his current situation, he is going to turn around to the monk friend here who has attempted to stun him. And he is going to release all 4 attacks against you.
No! What?
So attack number 1 is
Buddy, I hope you have a high AC.
21.
It's...
Okay.
Oh, God.
So that's...
Oh, your life's death key.
Ooh, okay, that's
We
not
need to
great.
back up. Get down on the flat ground.
So that's 14 points of damage.
Oh.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's bad. I have negative strength. Hold on. Okay, you said strength saving throw?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay, this dice has been failing me. We're gonna go with you.
Not looking good.
Oh, that's good. 21.
Yeah, so the pincher reaches out to grab you, and it pierces you, but you manage to shrug off of it and avoid being grappled by that one. The second pincher is going to close in to try to hit you. Ooh, that's not great. That's only a 12.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, so the second one, you manage to quickly, deftly dodge out the way. He's going to swing at you with one of his smaller fists now. And for a 25.
That will hit.
Yeah, so the smaller fist comes in, and he goes to impact you, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As one fist comes in, the second fist comes in at a 24. I imagine that'll hit you.
It does. How much? It's just 7 points of damage.
Yeah, 7 points from the first fist. The second fist comes in and does 9 points of damage. So as you manage to shrug off the first pincher, the second one you dodge out the way, but the two fist comes in and just lays into your gut. He seems to have expended it, but he is squaring himself off to go again. Chase, you're up.
I am going to move back as far as I can, which is...
Okay.
Right there.
Yep.
And then I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And you do have that Wand of Magic Missiles.
I
Just so you
know,
don't forget
but
that.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
What does the Wand of Magic Missiles do? What's the attack on it?
It has 10 charges, and you release... If for the first charge is a base level magic missile. For every charge beyond that is adding another, casting it at a higher level. Are you familiar with magic missile?
No.
Magic missile automatically hits, and then it does 1d4 plus 1 damage. So for each level you cast it with will be that. So
that will be a...
and this is blast.
Another 25. 25 to hit.
Yeah, 25 hits.
I'm getting really lucky with these 25s, huh?
We'll take it. Take it.
I'm with you. And then it is first beam is a...
Did you take Agonizing Blast as an invocation?
What's that?
Did you take...
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
If you didn't, then it would just be a straight roll. If you did, then you would add your charisma modifier.
Yes, I did then.
Okay.
I didn't know it was called Agonizing Blast.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a 7.
Okay.
Second blast.
Roll to hit. With each blast, you have to roll a hit. So the first one is 7.
Second blast is a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
So as you back up and you release the first arcane energy, the blast rocks out and rocks in. You release the second one to come out, and he sees it coming and just barely dodge out the way as it skids by him. So that's your movement and your action. You still have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I just snapped my pencil. It's okay. We're doing good.
Did you snap a mechanical pencil or just the lead?
It was the lead of a mechanical pencil.
Okay, I was like, dude.
I'm not to the point where I'm snapping pencils yet. So do you have a bonus action you wish to do?
No, not at the moment.
All right.
We're back.
Strong, you're up.
All right.
You just watched him unleash a volley of attacks against your monk friend.
Yeah, yeah. I think we need to move, and I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay, advantage on the attacks because
that's
your monk
right.
friend is still there.
29.
29. Yeah, that hits.
And then let's do the second one. And at advantage, 26.
26. That hits. Both hit.
All right. Let's get some. Where's my other 6? Too many die.
So it should be 2d6 for the sword and 1d6 for fire, right?
Yep. So that's
Fire.
6 plus 12 is 18 slashing and 2 fire.
Okay. That's for the first attack.
And then the second attack is 7 plus 12.
19.
19, thank you. Slashing and 2 more fire.
And 2 more fire. Okay. All right. So yeah, you come in and you release a whole volley of attacks against him. Seems to you hit pretty solid, and he didn't like any of those. That's for sure. No, I need to do math.
I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity and get that out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, having seen my monk friend do this a couple times, I'm gonna try and do a backflip out of the way, off onto the ground below, and then book it.
This isn't going to turn out well.
Sure, yeah. Make an acrobatics check in your oversized, large, raging form.
Acrobatics 19 plus 3, 22.
Yeah. You've studied your monk friend enough, and you just full anger rage, just rocket yourself backwards. And so you land here, and that's 10 feet of your movement.
All right, and then I'm going to go the rest 30 feet back.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
okay.
Oh my gosh, that was fun.
All right. Yes,
It was
so
ridiculous.
You turn around, rocket, and you dip. Niski, I cannot say your name. It is your turn.
Come on, Niski!
Okay. I'm gonna punch him,
Okay, punch
but
him.
very angrily.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have advantage anymore. Dang it.
No, he just abandoned you.
I was trying to get him down to where we can get a little bit more better around him.
I'm just saying,
Not quite as
I
trapped.
like him being far away.
Well, first was a 15, so I know that misses.
Yeah, does not hit.
Sorry, buddy.
So 18.
18, that does hit, yes.
Okay. That's gonna be 9 points of damage. And key point for stunning strike. And I found it is you're right, it is con.
Okay. Wow, that was not good. No, I would not say that's a magical effect. Okay. Yeah, because, Stunning Strike, that's not a magical effect, I would not say. No.
No, you're channeling energy.
No, so that is a 13. That fails. So, as you finally trying to figure out this physicality of this creature, you come up and you hit him, and he seems to lock up and seize.
Oh,
And
nice!
he is now stunned.
Okay.
And that lasts until the end of your next turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, stunning strike. I'm going to do one more key point to do flurry of blows.
Well, you should know. Oh no, your first attack missed. That's right. Never mind. No, okay. Yeah. So bonus action, flurry of blows. So release 2 more attacks.
Yeah, and because of my, where is it? I have a thing because of my way of mercy. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to our Duncan.
Yeah. I don't know it.
What?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hands of harm. So, wait. Oh, shoot. He's stunned, not incapacitated.
Yes,
There's a
he
difference,
is definitely stunned.
What's incapacitated?
He can't take actions or reactions for incapacitated. For stunned, let me find. A stunned creature is incapacitated. So yes, he would.
Oh,
he is.
okay.
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Stunned
So,
is incapacitated plus other things.
Okay. Because of my hands of harm, if the creature is incapacitated or poisoned, I get 3d6 necrotic damage
Dude!
added to my roll.
Okay.
So for these two, wait, just one. Oh yeah. So okay. So it's just for the first one,
Okay. Yeah.
or just for the one that hits, I guess. Technically, because I spend the key point for it. 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
Even though he's stunned, you go to hit him, and you hit a part of the leathery hide that bounces off. You should have advantage on those attack rolls, though.
Okay. Well, my second roll was worse. So.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So your first strike does not hit.
Okay. Second one was an 18.
Second one's an 18. Your second strike, you go and hit the same part this time, loosening up a little bit, and you strike, and that one does inflict damage. So you should be rolling your D8 for damage plus.
Well, D6.
Bunch of D6s.
Yeah. Well, even my regular attack is just a D6.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. So that's only going to be 6 bludgeoning damage or whatever regular damage. And then, 10 necrotic damage.
Okay. It's for a total of 16. Okay. Yeah, so you punch into him and release a wave of necrotic energy into him, and it didn't like that, but he is stunned and cannot move. So, his turn. His turn. He's not doing anything. So, moving on to the seas. You're up. 2 more blasts.
Blast.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, then.
Yes!
So, double that, whatever that is.
7. So 14.
Well, no, so just the damage die is doubled. So, it's 2, 4.
Yeah, so hold on.
9.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the second one doesn't hit.
And the second, roll with advantage because he is stunned. All attacks against him have advantage because he is stunned.
It hits.
What is it?
It's going to be
Is it natural 18?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Okay, so yeah, roll your damage again.
That is a 10.
All right, total of 19. Yeah,
so 19 plus the.
All right, so yeah, so you releasing both of your arcane blasts against this non-moving creature, they hit into him, and he's starting to look pretty bad right now. He's unable to move. I hate it when Jordan plays a monk every time.
Every single time.
Strog, you're up.
All right. Well, I thought my monk friend was going to come with me. Where did he go?
Ran away.
Why couldn't you have done that in the game? Yeah, so I'm just going to straight up, guess I'm going to go back and help. Is he like right on the edge of that? Basically what I want to know is that if I go to right here, can I still hit him?
It would be 5 feet up, so you'd be striking up a little bit. I would say disadvantage, but he's stunned, so it would just be a straight roll if you did that.
Oh, that's no fun. All right, I'm going back to my spot.
Okay. You're just gonna climb right up.
Yep. Boom.
Okay.
40 feet of movement.
Yeah. You ran 30.
Jordan, you were supposed to run with me.
Well, I stunned him, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you
and then,
rush up to him.
And then
Still,
we're just
still
gonna
raging
take
because
all
you did
the
attack last turn. So
yeah, we're just gonna take all the attacks.
both attacks at advantage.
So that die is not gonna work.
Helps you keep it on the table.
Nat 20.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and roll that one because
Yeah.
that's a lot of fun to keep
Double
track
all of your
of.
dice.
Holy crap!
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So 9 is 18 plus 12 is 30.
So 9 slashing damage.
Right. No. Well, 9 slashing doubled.
Okay, so 18 plus what's your
12.
12
Yes.
for damage?
That's what it has right here. 2d6 plus 12. Because I've got the belt, 23 strength.
Yeah, that should only increase it to
6 plus.
Yeah, that's to hit.
Right? No. I'm
You
talking
should
about,
only be adding your strength modifier.
I wonder,
so
why,
it should be
I wonder
8.
why it did 12 then.
Oh, okay, so you've been adding lots of damage. It doesn't matter. So it should be 18 plus your strength mod. What's your strength mod? With the belt, it should be a plus 6.
Yeah. So 18 plus 6 is
24.
24.
So 24 slashing.
Yeah.
And then 12 fire.
I wonder why it had. Yeah.
Okay, 24 slashing, 12 fire reduced to
6.
Okay. Yeah.
That is really weird. I wonder why it had 12.
Yeah, that is weird. Now that's your to hit. No, what's your proficiency?
Only a 4.
Only a +4. Yeah, that is weird.
I wonder if the computer thing program is.
Well, you added the wrong belt.
No.
Oh.
Belt of Stone Giant, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll look into it.
Anyway, I've got it fixed now, so it's only a 6 now.
Anyway, second attack.
Second attack is 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh, 4, 5 plus 6 is 11.
11.
So 11 slashing and 4 fire.
Okay, reduce to 2, so that's 13. Yeah. You come in and you release a whole volley of attacks against him. He is starting to... He's frozen, but there you just begin to see this black ooze pouring from him. He's looking very, very hurt. Yes, he's a Wizard of Ooze. All right. Bonus action? Do you have anything?
Great Weapon Master. So on your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee, which I did on my first attack, or reduce a creature's heroes, which I didn't.
Yeah.
You can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah.
Barbarians. That's not great. Nope, that's only a 15.
No, yeah, that doesn't hit. What's your rage damage? We didn't add those to those 2 attacks. At level 10, you should have a +4 rage. +2.
+3.
+3. Okay.
So yeah, I wonder if that still wouldn't have been enough.
I
don't know where the 12 came from. I really don't.
And again, so +3 to that, and then your weapon is a magical +1, isn't it? The paper I gave you?
Yes.
Okay, so +3 to each one of those should be +8 to all of that.
So that +4 that it was adding makes a little bit more sense now.
Yeah, but that still only equals.
I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
But,
I'm just trying to think what it may have done.
But yeah, he's still an additional 8. He's definitely he's hurt. He's still up though. Lots of things we need to add for you. Okay.
Kill him!
Nithki, you are up.
Yep. Okay. You know me. I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, punch away. He's still stunned until the end of your turn, so...
Yep.
Restun him.
I would love to. Okay. That's good. Alright. 26 to hit on the first.
Yeah, that hits.
I guess I might as well go ahead and just, do the... Let me see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the Stunning Strike.
Okay.
I'm going to mark off the key points, don't forget it.
So it's another con save.
Yep.
That is a 18. That one he succeeds on.
Okay. And then damage for that is 9.
Okay.
Since he is stunned this time, I know he's not going to be next time, I'm going to go ahead and spend the key point to do the 3 for my necrotic.
Okay.
That's much better. 14 necrotic damage.
Hey, Nithka, this one is yours.
Yeah!
Yes! Points, but worth it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. With you said 14 necrotic plus your 9. Yeah, that one. He's done.
Nice. Okay, I kind of want to do like a oh shoot, The Last Airbender. What's the totally blanking the acrobatic girl that's part of the bad girl trio.
Yeah, no,
Ty Lee.
Yeah.
Ty Lee, thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of a Ty Lee thing. I'm just gonna like kind of be bobbing around him, hitting all these points, and then it just
Okay.
like things just go limp until he just like collapses.
Okay. Yeah. So So you see him stunned in front of you, and you start just laying into him all these different parts. You try to stun him again, then you think, I don't need to do that. And as you continue, you can watch each one of his muscle groups just begin to lock up and freeze. And with each strike, you see more of this black ooze begin to just pour out of him. And then with the final hit, you release this burst of necrotic energy into him. And you see him just freeze entirely, and his body just falls to the ground. He is done. He is completely out. And when
coalescing into a form.
As he falls, you see there is a flash, and you look below you because you have dark vision. You see that he is gone, and the braziers have blinked out, and they are both cold. It is now dark in there. You, with your dark vision, you can see that there is nothing in front of you. His body is gone. And with that is where we're going to take our break. So we'll be back here in 15 minutes to see where the rest of this adventure leads.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
There you go.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. So we're jump right back into this, and so the cave is now dark. You got dark vision. Right? Yeah. So everybody can see except for our barbarian friend. You can see in the distance the entrance to the cave. You see where you should go. Do me a favor. As you get off the 5-foot step, just make acrobatics check as you are trying to find. So either one.
Athletics. 23.
Okay, yeah. So in your semi-blind state, you managed to get down.
I'm gonna reach out when I feel. I'm just gonna grab his tail. Hold on.
So is there? It's dark now. Thing you guys want to try to do? There were pile of bones. There are the cold braziers. Outside of that, you're having a hard time. But you guys can see at least something.
Compared to us.
They're good size. They're probably a size or so.
Could I pick them up and carry them?
Yeah, you could pick one up, but it would definitely be like carrying like this. It's not like
I can carry like one under each arm.
It would be a little awkward to do.
I'm gonna give it a try. Even if I have to kind of drag.
Okay, you can grab them. You can
take them out of the cave. They're everlasting fires. They just need to be with magic again.
You can drag them.
I'm gonna do it.
Are you guys exiting the cave?
I can't see anything. So if you want to look around, please by all means.
I'm good with exiting.
Chance. Do you have anything illuminates this cavern?
Dave.
I don't believe so. No.
Wow.
And I've got a fireball that won't really do much.
I mean, it will for a second.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah, say most of your starting equipment. There should be torches.
Yes, I have a torch. I have a torch and a tinderbox. I have a torch.
Okay, yeah. The divine knowledge hits you of torch, and you pull it out, and so you can now.
That part.
So
how do you hold the torch?
I'm gonna set him down.
Stick it in the sand or whatever.
No, because it's not. There's a torch.
It is like a stone floor. So.
All right, I'm gonna go. In that particular case, just give the cave a once over, light the torches of my friends, and then I want to also check the.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Anybody who wants to look around the cave, go ahead and make an investigation check. 17. Okay. Yeah. So. You begin walking around. your friends are also doing checks. What did you get? 16. Niski, looking around. 18. Oh wow. Yeah. So you guys start just tearing this apart. You don't find much on the bones. You do notice that they are child's bones. I don't like this guy. You would imagine that they are mostly human in that line. But as you start walking around throughout the cave, you do find there is a small collection of things that seems like the creature here had been collecting, and so you, with your 18, you find you can look it up, but you find a staff of striking.
Ooh.
So it's here. So you can look at that up on the D&Ds and find that information. But you do find that. Something else y'all find is you find a necklace with a heart on it. And it is laid a little below some of the dirt and soot, but you guys did roll high enough, so.
I'm gonna give this to
you guys. You found that.
I'm not gonna give this to anybody.
So you have found those two items in your searching of the place. So beyond that, you feel like it's fairly well dug through. You don't find any coins on any of the bodies or anywhere else. There are just these few magical items. They look like to be small trinkets that the creature had hung on to. You're not sure why, but he seemed to have had them for some purpose.
All
right. So, did you, Jordan, did you find that information for that staff?
Just found it.
Okay. So, yeah, it is a magical +3 staff.
That is legit.
Yeah.
That has charges.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's the staff has 10 charges. When you hit with a melee attack using it, you can expend up to 3 of its charges. For each charge you expend, the target takes an extra 1d6 force damage. And then at each dawn, the staff can regain X amount of charges. So, yeah. So you can deal some serious damage now with your little stick.
And then I got an Amulet of Health, which bumps my con score up to 19. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for not giving that to anybody.
So.
No, especially as the barbarian tank person.
Yeah. So what's your AC at now?
17.
Okay.
So I'm a little less squishy.
Yeah. All right, so you guys, after completing your search of the area, head outside. Jeff is still waiting out there, but his face seems more solemn, and he looks at you and goes, something's not right. What's going on, guys?
Oh, nothing, you're just a monster.
I'm going to hand him one of the skulls.
Oh, huh. That's,
And then I'm going to go back and get my bracers. Yeah.
The, voice wasn't good, was he? I didn't...
You think?
Now I do, yeah.
Could have done some more of that earlier.
You see, this sense of recognition comes over him as the village. We got to get back to the village. If I'm thinking clearly, this is.
Yep.
We got to get back to them. This is bad. This is not good. And he takes off, just booking it.
I come out with the brazier. I'm just like, should we follow him?
Probably.
We just take off.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys begin. It was a good. I mean, you guys were traveling for a good couple hours. So at this point now, with you having traveled there, talked with the voice, and are heading back now, It's around 4 o'clock or so, so the sun is beginning to sit a little bit. Dusk will be setting in before too long. But you guys are now continuing to push your way back through those winding valleys and everything else in the ravines and the valleys as you push your way out of these mountains. As you continue going forward, if you're carrying the bracers through this whole thing, make a... I'm not talking to you. No.
Just a moment.
No, leave me alone. I don't even say anything close to you. Make a Constitution saving throw as you are trying to keep up with everybody while carrying these two overladen...
17.
Yeah. So you keep going. You have them. You guys are trucking right along. Are you guys trying to do like a full sprint all the way back, or are you guys just
as fast as I can go with these things?
I'm just following after the guy. I'm not really trying to follow fast. I want him to feel bad for a little bit because he killed kids. I don't like him much at all.
Okay. So if you guys are attempting to book it back, then I will need Constitution saving throws to see if you can maintain your level of speed.
I'm gonna like half speed to keep pace with them. Do I need to?
Yeah, I'm just
with your monk, not so much.
What's your speed?
50.
I'm just keeping pace with
I was gonna say I'm at 40.
Okay.
So
what his name
Well,
is.
if you guys are going, I'll need a Constitution saving throw from you as well to keep up with Jeff.
Oh, I'm not keeping up Jeff. Well, I'm keeping up with him.
I'm keeping up with Jeff.
Okay.
Well, then I'm keeping up with Jeff. That is a 7.
Okay.
not keeping
What
up
was
with
yours? Your second roll?
28.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are going along. Jeff seems to be doing just fine, but your warlock friend is beginning to slow down a little bit as you are going in. You've been running for about an hour now. As you clear out of the mountain range, you can look ahead
Stop
of you.
real quick, tie a rope around his waist, cast levitate, and keep running.
I believe with those boots, you can only cast it on yourself.
It says I cast the levitate spell, and it says I can cast it on anything within 30 feet.
Is it say cast? Because let me double check. Because I believe I seem to remember it saying you can cast a levitate spell on yourself because of the boots.
Oh, on yourself it will. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, I take them off and put them on, and they're like, put these on.
It's an attunement thing, so he would have to
Dang it!
sit there and attune to them.
Don't do any of that.
Okay. So he is beginning to fall behind a little bit. But
It's okay, guys. I'll be fine. Okay.
You know what? No, I can't do that either. Never mind. It suck.
In battle, you're ridiculous. Outside of battle, you're useless.
I get these boots of levitation. I can already run up straight walls, and I can fall and reduce my fall damage by 50.
Dang.
Boots of levitation that I can only cast on myself are not the best.
well, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was like, I didn't realize it was just on myself. I mean, it makes sense since I'm wearing them. But.
So as you come out of the mountain range and you can see ahead of you, you begin to see trails of smoke coming up from where the village was. There is black plumes of smoke.
Oh, that
It appears that something is burning.
That's not good.
It's still a good ways away, and looking ahead of you, it is now those barren, destroyed fields that you are now having to sprint across. We can make one more Constitution saving throw, but for you, make it at disadvantage to see if you can keep pace.
That is 12.
Okay. And for you?
Con, right?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are going along, but your warlock friend has now slowed down to the point where you are leaving him behind. You're trucking beyond him, but he is noticeably lagging behind at this point.
It's cool, guys. Keep going. I'll catch up When I catch
You guys are still a distance away from the village.
Yeah, you say that like it's a bad thing. All right, so we're just gonna keep trucking.
Okay. So you guys just keep moving?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys will continue to push forward.
About how far behind does he lag?
As you are going, he's moving at about half the speed you guys are.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a solid distance by the time, because you're probably a half mile or so from the village itself. Maybe half mile to a mile of where you're going.
Can I set one of the braziers down and firemen carry him?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna
What
set.
if I bear hug that brazier, tie a rope between me and straw, and cast levitate on myself holding the brazier?
I love this.
Okay. Yes. So I'm gonna need a strength check from you to see if you can carry the brazier. And
Saving throw?
no, strength check, and I'm gonna need a strength check from you to see if you can carry these things and drag him.
Just straight
Yeah,
check.
Straight strength.
Not that important.
So what'd you get?
13.
Okay, and what'd you get?
Or
Yeah, so you're like, I got this. You go to levitate, you go to pick up the brazier, and you start levitating, the brazier's not moving. You at this point like have sort of become inverted. The boots are levitating, you're holding onto the brazier, and you are now sort of upside down.
I have a fix.
Drog is trying to run, and he's just sort of dragging the brazier with your boots levitating behind you. It's a very awkward scene.
I have a fix. So I pull him back down.
Okay.
And I loosen the rope, push him up against the brazier, tie the rope to him and the brazier, tie it off, and then say, try it again.
it can lift up to 500 pounds.
Yeah. Make a dexterity check to see how well you can tie the rope
Oh,
to him.
yeah. 22.
Yeah, so you definitely tie this rope in and around him. And then you start taking off. So make another strength check to see if you can drag this.
22.
Okay, yeah. So now with this odd, floating
Thank you,
blazer
Belt of Stone
balloon
Jackstone.
you have behind him, you guys begin trucking off. Jeff never slowed down. Jeff kept going while you were doing all this.
That's fine.
It's flat ground though. You can see him, and you guys just continue to march forward. As you get closer to the village, you begin to hear screams of people coming.
Oh, that's not
You see that there are buildings on fire. You see people running. There is chaos and pandemonium. And you see their... everyone make a perception check. As you are being carried or ballooned behind. Oh, so what'd you get?
12.
12?
21.
Can I use my
22.
22?
Mhm.
Okay, so as you guys are going forward and you look...
You're being fireman carried anyway.
Yeah.
Fair
You see a lot of bouncing.
And my butt.
It is not comfortable being fireman carried. I can tell you that from experience. It sucks. So actually, fireman carry is this. You're potato sacking.
Yeah, I'm potato sacking.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's even worse. lots of shoulder into gut as you're just sort of bouncing.
Just
Not
pray
fun.
I don't fart.
So you two, you see ahead of you tall, lanky figures with this sort of odd snout coming. It protrudes this way and comes down here. Bluish creatures with touches of red on the face. Some of them you see are wielding large spears, and they are chasing and just slaughtering all of the villagers. You see the villagers running, trying to duck into their homes, trying to get away. They are running. They are setting fire to the buildings. They are just burning
People are the
everything.
figures.
The figures.
Are they like human size or are they shorter?
They're slightly taller than you.
Oh.
They're about 6 feet, 7 feet. It's kind of hard to tell. They tend to run in a slightly more hunched over. If they were to fully stand erect, they are very tall and lanky, but they would probably be close to 8 feet tall if they were to fully stand up.
See Shendal with those perception checks?
No, you do not. You do not see Shendal. You just see villagers running and screaming.
And whatever their names.
The only one you saw was Jeff ahead of you, and he has sort of disappeared into these plumes of smoke.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Seeing the slaughter going on, I'm gonna drop Warlock on one side. I'm gonna drop Brazier, pull in my balloon animal, pull off the thing, drop the other Brazier next to it, and say, "Let's go!" and start running.
Okay.
Like double, triple dashing.
So yes, you guys then begin sprinting in to the village, and I will go get our next map.
We're already in a next map!
As we rush into the village.
Go ahead. Voice, and I was like, man, we got to the big bad guy really fast. And then he was like, all right, now we're going to break. I was like, oh crap, I wasted all my key points.
Right?
I thought we were going to short rest.
No, that went down way too easy for it to be.
I personally think
I know,
we
that's
should
what
have
I
just
was
left
like,
it.
oh, really? And then he was like, all right, this is where we're going to take our break. I was like, oh crap.
I'm not.
Dude!
Oh, nice.
Oh, so cool.
Okay, so...
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I got it. That's there.
Yep.
East area there. Okay, so looking at the map here, the blue guys, those are the bad ones. Everyone else are villagers because we don't have a whole lot of villagers minis. That's what I was using.
We're gonna make a slight adjustment here.
Yeah, you guys can
we turn it?
if it'll get it all on frame.
And get a good chunk of it. No, too much. Right there. That's good.
Okay, so this is what you guys see in front of you. As you are running in, you guys are coming in from that corner over there. If you'll place these guys where you were at.
Doom.
And now, oh, not bad. Now I need all of you to roll initiative as we go into this next part here. So, don't know why there's not music playing. Oh, there is. I'm not going to eat that. Don't know why you're probably getting it. All right. Initiative counts. Find my paperwork here. Fun part of being a DM, there's papers everywhere.
Always.
All the papers.
Always.
So, what do you have?
15.
15. Sorry. Okay. You have 15.
Yep. Ooh, good music.
Nithki.
18.
18. And C's. 5. Okay, you're bringing them through again. All right. So the odd blue creatures are going first.
That's not okay.
With a 21.
Blue creatures?
Yes.
Sounds like kobolds.
So they are not seeing you yet. They are rushing forward, and this one is going to move up to here. This one is going to move up to here. That one is just going to rush into there, and they are going to attack all of these. First one hits. That one hits. Whew. Okay, yeah. So you watch as these creatures just begin hacking in, and these villagers all here just all drop over
Oh, that's not good.
They are no longer breathing as these creatures just rush in with their claws and their spears, just begin laying into the villagers. Now we move on to initiative count 20, and he is going to run into that building. He is going to also get into that building. This one here will make it into there. We'll also make it away. That one can make it away. This one. Cool. Alright. That was not nearly as bad. So you watch now as all the villagers begin just scattering into the different buildings around and leaving the creatures still in the streets, and they are now just prowling around, going any building that isn't on fire. You see them heading towards there to ignite it. So, with that, Niski, you are up.
Okay. I can't really see the map. We're on the corner over there. By Jay.
Pop the camera.
No, just take it off of there.
This? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then straight up.
So move them around so you can try to get a better view. You can actually get into the frame so you can see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah. So
show
looks
them
like
where
there's
we're
3
at.
bad guys, basically.
We're right there.
Yep. Okay.
There's
Bad
3
guys
that we
over
can
here.
see.
Yeah, right.
You can put them back
I'll
up
just
there.
run up to that first guy that's closest to me.
Okay. You have a 50-foot movement speed?
Yeah.
Can you see it at all?
Oh yeah, he can.
Okay.
You get right behind him.
Okay, so yeah, you're right up next to him now.
Okay.
You want to do what?
I'll go ahead and hit him with my staff of striking I found.
Okay, cool. Yeah, lay into it.
Whack it.
Well, that's only a 28 to hit.
Yeah, I think that'll hit.
Oh wait, yeah. 20. So 1. That's gonna be 10 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Nice.
Second hit is gonna be a 26,
Yeah, that hits.
and I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'll do 2 charges of the staff.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. Let me see, 7. 8 bludgeoning damage, and let's say 2. So 9. Where's the? Oh, 1. Okay. 9. What kind of damage is this? Oh, it's just extra.
For the staff of striking, that's force damage.
Force damage. Okay, so that's another 9 force damage.
Okay. So what was the
And
total for that attack?
will-
That was still on the first attack, right?
Sorry.
That was all on the first attack?
Second attack.
No, that was the second.
Okay, so it was 9 force damage, and what was your striking damage?
Just 7.
Okay, so 7 and 9? Okay.
Yep.
Bonus
for
action.
my- Sorry.
You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Let's do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, as part of my Ely Mabob, ooh, I'm getting low on key points. For the first Flurry of Blows, I do Hands of Healing, which allows me to do, I heal 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
So I get to heal 6 points, and then I'll take my second strike for Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 just misses.
Just misses. Stupid. I reject that out of hand.
I reject your reality.
All right. So, yeah, you come in and you lay into him with this new fancy staff you found, and It seems to you did some you did some serious damage to it. Strog, you're up next.
All right. Running 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dadgummit. Hand axe.
Okay.
Because I can't get closer.
Throw your hand axe.
Well, actually, bonus action, rage.
Okay.
Attack action. Choppy chop.
Mm-hmm.
It's not terrible. 26.
26, that hits.
And 7 points of hand axe damage.
And that's just a regular old hand axe, right?
Yeah, it's just a straight hand axe.
All right. Yeah. So you release your hand axe. It doesn't appear to do as much damage as you had hoped it would, but yeah, it sinks into it.
And then second attack, do the same. Throw the other hand axe.
Great. Yeah. Release.
Why not?
Release the other one.
Release the hounds.
28.
Yeah, that hits.
8.
Okay.
Stupid little whatever these things are. Honestly, I don't even know what they are. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So we are now up to the seas.
Well,
Chase.
I'm going to get to where I can see the farthest one away.
Wait, over here?
So
Possibly,
you
yeah.
just want to run a straight line then?
Or you want to go this way?
No, I'll go this way.
Nice elbow, David.
Oh, that is that 30 feet?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15.
So from there,
Go back
you
one.
could see from there. You could see this back one.
Can I see this one?
Yeah, from 30 feet. Yeah, you could see.
Am I in the way?
Like
I'm in the direct...
Depends on what he's trying to use.
Go back, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
about there?
Yeah. No, you can hit that back one with blast.
Okay. Especially with
Yeah. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
I'll probably give him half cover, so his AC is going to go up by 2.
14.
That misses.
First
That would have
blast.
missed anyway.
Yeah, that would have missed anyway. Second
Could
blast.
use magic missiles.
What?
Could use magic missiles also.
I could, but they don't do nearly as much damage. And if I
At
get
0?
They automatically hit.
Yeah, that's
Yes, but that's what,
Yeah.
1d4 plus what?
Plus 1 for each missile.
How many missiles do you
You should... Here, give him Player's Handbook. I'll have you...
It's in there, I can look it up.
Okay, yeah, so
But
look that up.
Let me finish this,
Yeah,
I'll do it.
yeah, look that up on your next turn. So
That is 27.
it's a natural 18. Yeah, that hits. So that's 1d10 of damage.
That is 8.
8 points. Okay, 8 points of force damage. As you launch the first blast, it strikes into the building, but your second one managed to streak by and inflict damage onto him. All right, going up now to the Babo's turn.
The what?
Babo.
I have no idea.
You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's a lot of movement.
Crap. So the first one, the one right next to our monk friend, is going to release 2 attacks against him.
Monkey!
First attack, that's gonna miss. That's a 13. And then second attack, that's a 23 to hit.
It's
Okay, so yeah, you see as his takes his spear and he shoves it into you. The first time you're able to dodge out the way. The second time makes contact and deals 5 points of piercing damage to you.
okay. I'm gonna use my reaction to invoke Hellish Rebuke.
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah.
nice.
So he needs to make a what now?
Scrolling. Hellish Rebuke is a... Oh, that's not my 30. Hellish Rebuke is a dex save.
Dex
14.
save. That is a 10. I don't think that does it.
Sweet. Nope, needed a 14. So he takes 2d10 fire damage.
Ooh. Okay.
D10's out here. Where did my D10 go? Oh, that other D10's the one I dropped. Percentile dice. Here we go. Total 10, so exactly average. What do you know?
Okay. So yeah. So that was the one who just laid into you that you guys win. So he takes 10 points of damage.
Nice.
The one that's 10 feet away from you there is going to... he's going to look at you, Strong, and you suddenly feel a wave.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm sorry. At my level, it's bumped up to 3d10.
Okay, yeah, roll another d10.
Oh, hey, 10.
Okay, cool. It's another 10 points.
Cool. Just that one.
Okay. So...
Alright, so I'm getting a wave.
Yeah, so you feel a wave comes over you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, whew. That's not great. 14?
14 just makes it.
Holy juju.
Okay, so you feel this wave rush over you, and you manage to shake it off, and you are fine.
Holy crap.
The other one, though, however, is seeing his first friend fail. He is also going to try the same thing at you again. So I need you to make another one.
Oh, that's not okay. 11.
You feel a rush come onto you, and you suddenly start to feel the strength from you get sucked out. You deal half damage with strength attacks for the next minute.
Oh, that's not okay.
At the end of your turn, you can make another saving throw. But for the next minute, all damage you deal with a strength attack is halved.
That's...
They
No.
must be smart. They're targeting our strength guy. There's two things.
So that's all of their turns. Going back, Nithki, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. The one that I did Hellish Rebuke on was the same or different than the one I was whacking?
It's the same. You
Okay.
guys have attacked the same guy this whole time.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit him again then. Background actions.
Punch him in the face.
That's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
It's gonna be 10 damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Oh, he's hurt real bad.
Okay, I'll go ahead and second strike. Oh, who? Yeah, that's only 13 to hit.
13, that does not hit. So your first one comes in and hits him pretty solid, but your second one does not quite land how you had hoped it would.
That's okay. I'm gonna do
Still have...
key point.
I mean, you can just make an offhand strike as your bonus action, and you don't have to spend a key point for it, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I want the healing again.
Okay.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna go ahead and do key point, so I get flare blows. So for the first action, I'm healing. That's another 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Basically, just undoes what they did to me this round. And then second one is my strike. Oh yeah, that's gonna be 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 8 damage. And then I'm going to go ahead and do... Come on, Stafford. There we go. Let's say just one more...
For that one, it'd have to be an unarmed strike, so you couldn't use your staff.
One.
For your flurry of blows, those are unarmed strikes.
Oh, they are?
Yes. Your bonus action strikes have to be unarmed.
Okay, well then it was only 23 to hit.
Yes,
So I assume that still hits.
Yes, it does.
And then did I already give you damage?
Yes. You said 8 points of damage, which I imagine was a d6.
It was, but
Okay.
I was giving you staff of striking damage, so I said 8.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
So it should be 5.
Okay.
And so that's action, bonus action, yes?
Yeah, you still have movement, I mean, but you're getting... There's a lot of guys next to you.
Are there? I can't see exactly where I am.
You have
How
one
many
guy.
people-
You have one guy right next to you, and then you have one guy 10 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move back by CC.
Okay. So
I'll
as
just
you
take the-
pull away, he's going to take a swing at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, so if you, Jay, if you wouldn't mind moving him back to CC. Oh yeah, that's not going to hit. That's a 12.
Sweet.
So as you quickly dash away, he reacts too lately after just getting hit and is unable to land a strike against you. So that's movement, action, bonus action. So moving on to Strog.
All right. Well, seeing that my friend just vacated the spot, and this guy's looking pretty bad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a swing with my Flaming Great Sword.
Okay.
That's gorgeous. I'll take that any day. That is a 24.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And that is 14 points of slashing.
Okay.
And 1 point of fire.
Okay. So, again, the fire damage seems to hit, but not as great. But your 14 points of slashing damage hit, but because of your lethargy, it did not have the cut that you quite wanted. He's still up.
That's right. Okay. Gonna hit him again.
Okay, yeah.
Because I can. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 17 slashing, and again, 1 fire.
Okay.
My fire is more of a candle at this point.
9. Do math. Okay. Man. You attack him twice, but he is still... Did you add your rage damage to those?
No, I did not. So rage damage, because I'm not used to playing a barbarian. It has literally been years.
So it should be... You could
plus 3 to both of those attacks.
Okay. Man, he is still just barely up.
Are you freaking serious?
Because of that strength thing.
Can I bonus action kick him in the nuts?
No.
That's all. That's. I think that's all I've got.
All right. C's, you're up. Reading Fireball.
Mm-hmm. But no.
You would know this, just so you are aware. This is Fireball.
The
20-foot
Firebolt.
Okay. That's
Firebolt. Okay.
Firebolt is not Fireball.
Because this is Fireball.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, and I died.
All the houses burn.
Oh man.
It burned anyway.
I am going to roll to it.
They're full of people right now. They're not actually not burning. That's why the people ran into them. So what are you attacking him with?
Eldritch Blast.
All right, which one?
The
Super hurt one.
Because you can attack two different targets if you want.
Oh, that's
with
true.
Blast.
The super hurt one.
Super hurt one first. Roll that one because that fell out of your hand.
Unless it was good.
It was a 2.
That would be a 19.
19. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
With your agonizing blast, don't even bother rolling damage. You release that first one against him. He had 3 hit points left.
Oh my god.
If you hadn't been halved, you would have finished him just with your rage damage alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you release that, and he is incinerated. So who you're targeting with your second attack? As you release the force damage into him.
One, because I can't really get the close one.
Okay, yeah. So your second attack, roll to hit.
Okay.
I'm
I found this
still
on the
not
web
talking
for a
to
zero
you.
release system.
That's a 27.
That hits. Roll damage.
It's a 7.
To 7. Okay. So as you finish off the first one, you release your second blast. It flies into him, hitting him with impact and force, dealing some pretty decent damage to him. Okay. We are now on to their turn.
Oh, I forgot to make my saving throw.
Yes, you did. Yes. Thank you.
Was it con?
Yeah.
16 plus 8.
Okay. Yeah. You make that. So
Okay.
you managed to shake off the effect.
Oh, and I'm super furry again because I'm raging.
Yes, you are. I forgot to check it out. Forgive me. I don't know what this does. So let me look up one thing.
Because Bear toad.
Okay. Yeah. So they are going to move up. Yeah. So this one's just going to move up here. Okay. Cool. They're not that smart. And they are going to release attacks against the individual in front of them.
Do it.
First attack is a natural 1. And second attack is a natural 16. So the first attack goes to strike, and you just knock it out of the way.
Flex my pecs and let it bounce off.
Going to roll the second attack at disadvantage because you knock it out of the way so hard. So that comes to a 17.
That is just my armor class.
So you knock it out, but he managed to come back and swing. And I don't know what it is. There it is. And he comes back and swings at you, and you take 9 points of piercing damage as the spear comes and
now that would be half because I'm raging,
slams
right?
into you. Yes, so that would be half to 4.
All right. Because barbarian.
Yes. The second one is going to lash out at you with his 2 claws. So he does not have a spear, and that is a natural 19.
Yeah,
So that would hit. And the second attack is a natural 2. So the first one comes in and swings at you for 8 points of damage, reduced to 4. Swings at you, and then the second one, you see it, and you just sort of deflect it off with your sword, knocking it out the way and taking no damage. And now that we come to initiative count 20 again, you feel the ground. It begins to shake.
Oh, that's not good.
A wave of heat comes and washes across everything. I need all 3 of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Some of these are a little hard to read. 24.
Okay.
12.
Okay. 10. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay. You two. You take 1 point of fire damage as this heat washes across you. I rolled a 1. As this heat wave washes across you.
If you were pointing, I can't see you.
It's okay. I know you can't. You're looking at the map right now.
You and David.
Yeah, you. Sorry.
I assume I failed. Okay.
Yeah, Neithki. Yeah, I see now that you're looking at the map. Okay. So with that, Neithki, you're actually up.
Okay.
Did I take anything?
No, you
Okay, cool.
Can I move around and get flanking with Strahd?
50 feet movement?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Sweet. I'll do that.
All right, yeah. Make your attacks with advantage.
Cool.
I'm going to eat another nondescript
27 to
cheesy
hit with the
square.
first.
What was that?
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Another nondescript cheesy square?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put 2 charges in him.
Okay, yeah.
So that's going to be 11 bludgeoning. It's regular bludgeoning with just the staff, right?
Yeah, so the staff is
And
bludgeoning, the
force with
charges are force. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 11 bludgeoning, 9 force.
Ooh, 20 points on the first hit. Okay.
I got a fancy staff now.
You're
Second
counting
attack.
your charges use, right?
Huh?
You're counting your charges use?
Yes.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit, yes.
Let's go ahead and... Well, let's just roll damage for this. We'll just do regular hit. This is going to be 1d6 plus 7, 9 bludgeoning. And I'm going to do the key point for... No. Shoot. Let's just do flurry of blows again.
Okay, so that one was 9 for that second attack total?
Yes.
Okay.
So flurry of blows. First attack is 25.
That hits.
That's 9 damage.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That's not 9 damage. I'm doing the wrong damage.
Oh, yeah.
That's 6
This is your
damage.
fist.
6 damage. Second attack is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that's another. Oh, there went that dice. I got another one. Ampu. 5 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you unleash a wave of attacks against him, dealing 40 points of damage in one turn. And yeah, he went from feeling confident to he's starting to look a little battered and bruised because you are beating him drastically.
I meant to heal with that second one, but I hit him again, so whatever.
Okay, and so that goes on to Strog.
Rage. Boom. Wait, he's
you're attacking the one. Okay,
the
so
one
that would be
that's
at
flanked.
advantage, yes.
Yes. That is 18 plus stuff.
That definitely hits.
And that's going to be 4 plus 7 is 11 points of slashing and 4 points of fire.
Okay.
And then second attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Plus 3 for rage.
16. Yes. Okay.
And then second attack is 26 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And that is 6, 7, 8, 9 slashing and 5 fire.
That's 9 slashing, including your rage.
Wait, hold on. 6 plus 7. What's 6 plus 7?
13.
13 plus 3
Okay.
for the rage. So 16.
16
And then 5 fire.
Okay.
Is it still alive?
I'm checking. Yeah, so with those 2 attacks, you unleash into him, and he goes down.
No.
They just all grabbed each other. Wow.
Barrel of monkey style.
They full on barreled the monkeys. That was hilarious. Okay, yeah, so they all attached together. No, they're not. And you unleash your great sword against him, hacking him down to pieces. You still have movement and a bonus action if you want.
Well, my bonus action isn't really helpful at the moment. So... Oh, wait. I just reduced a creature to 0. So, I can make one more melee attack.
Send it.
That is... why is this not letting me hit it? 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, thank you, Belt of Giant Strength. Alright. 5, 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11 points of slashing.
Okay.
And 1 point of fire.
Okay. Yeah, so feeling that rush of energy of just watching a foe fall, you turn and just one hand and whack to the other one, and he takes it and did not like that.
Well, sucks to be him.
So, C's, you are up.
I am going to move 2 squares that way to have a better shot. And Eldritch Blast.
Release them. Release both. Bam, bam. Blast of arcane energy.
That's a nat 20.
That is a natural 20.
Dude.
Yes.
I'm going to roll for the next one first. That's an 18.
That'll hit, yeah.
So
it should be D10. This is for the natural 20.
that's 10.
So that's 10 double to 20 plus 4, so that's 24 on your first hit.
No, 25. Because it's...
Oh, plus 5. Yeah, 25. You're right. Wow. Okay. And
that is 6 plus 5, which is 11.
Dude.
yeah, so you seeing the tide turn a little bit, you just come in and just bam, bam, release both blasts of this arcane energy granted to you, and it devastates this individual.
Oh.
Now I need to do math because wow.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lauren, for your calculator.
Right.
Whew. Okay. All right. So now moving on to their turn.
How are How rough is he looking?
He's hurt. You're going to see him sort of turn his hands and release a sphere of darkness over the immediate area.
Oh, that's not okay.
It is suddenly dark, and you cannot see him.
Jerk.
He is going to then back up. You can take a swing as you sort of hear him move at disadvantage because of the darkness.
Where's my third?
Is that both of us or just him?
Just him. You were not close enough to it.
Natural 17 and natural 19, so plus...
It'll hit, yeah. Roll the damage die.
6, 7, 8 points of slashing.
Okay.
And 3 points of fire.
Okay. So yeah, he backs away from you guys, running away. But that is all he can do on this turn. Now, initiative count 20. You begin to feel the ground shake again, and from a distance in front of you, you see it appears that the ground itself is opening up, and another blast of heat comes pouring out from it. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws again, as this heat wave comes rushing forward.
Yeah, I'm good. Natural 17 plus 8.
Yeah, you're good.
19.
19. 4, Jordan? Alright, Nitsky, you take 3 points of fire damage as a behemoth of a creature comes out of the hole.
No!
You wanted to know who the big bad was.
No!
And you see the Babao with this creature behind it. He now seems to be reinvigorated with his power.
Wait. Just for the audience members.
Wait, so how many points of fire damage?
3.
Oh. And I have resistance, so it's 2.
No, 1. If you're resistant, reduce it down to 1. I did not realize you were resistant. My bad. You're a tiefling. Okay, so I need to roll. I forgot to write down his stats because I was so excited about other stuff. So, hello, Monster Manual. Here we come. Okay, need to roll initiative for him. Cool. Alright, so... Okay. It is now... Nitsky, it is your turn.
We're all about to die.
Probably.
That is an excellent possibility.
There's nothing excellent about this possibility.
Nevertheless, it is a possibility.
Yeah, it is straight up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
that's funny.
what the heck? I'm gonna charge him.
Okay. You will... Is just a straight line rush?
I don't know. I can't see between me and him.
I mean, yeah, you can do a straight line rush at him. Let's see here.
Is the other little guy still standing?
Yes.
And did you say he was reinvigorated?
He's seeing his, massive ally come behind him. He doesn't look as scared.
I'm just gonna go to the little guy, I guess.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do 2 straight attacks.
Okay, yes, you rush up to him, release your 2 attacks on him.
Oh my god,
22 to hit.
That hits.
11 damage.
Okay.
David, you can't even see.
15 to hit.
Oh, I can...
15 misses.
Oh, I meant your character.
Bonus action. I can do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, so you can do an unarmed strike for free as a bonus action.
Cool. Yeah, pretty much everything else takes the key points. Yeah, alright, I'll just do unarmed strike. Yeah, that's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
And that, oh, come on. 5 damage.
5?
Yep.
You see him teetering in front of you, but still up.
Oh, man.
Okay, after your turn, going in on initiative count 17,
No!
is the newly joined wonderful valor. So,
So very, very dead. Oh my gosh.
he is going to, you see him, he's going to leap into the air and fly.
Wait. Oh yeah, he does have wings.
Yes. And he is going to come down here.
Holy crap.
Yeah, now C's is seeing what everyone was freaking out about. And he is going to release a series of attacks against you.
Fair.
First attack is a 17.
It's just my AC.
That was a natural 3.
He rolled a natural 3 and still beat my AC.
That's not good.
That's not okay, guys.
Okay.
We're dead.
We're so very, very dead.
We have no healers.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Okay, so that's 21 points of slashing damage reduced to half.
So that would be 10 points?
Yes, 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's 13 points of lightning damage.
Also reduced to half.
As baritone. So that would reduce to 6. As the sword streaks down, he's then going to come and release an attack with his whip against you.
Oh
Wesley, right now I think you might be a scumbag.
That's a 29 to hit. How are you looking right now?
I mean, I'm not feeling great.
Okay.
I'm not quite down to bloodied yet.
Okay. Well, that's not much. So that's 12 reduced to 6 points of slashing damage, and 10 points of fire damage reduced to 5.
Oh my god. Oh, this sucks.
You're still up?
I'm still up.
Okay. So with that, Strog, it is your turn.
Oh shoot. All right, I'm just going to do lots of crying, and I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna do all the attacks that I can do, even knowing that it's gonna not. Is he flanking with anybody?
No.
Okay. Ugh.
Dang it.
All right, so the first one is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then second one is a 26 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
Ugh. So first one is 10 point slashing. 13 point slashing, sorry.
Okay.
2 points fire, which, yeah.
You notice the fire damage does nothing against his.
I'm not even going to roll the fire damage anymore then.
Sons.
Oh, that was a good one. 18 points of slashing damage on the next one.
Okay. So yeah, you seeing this behemoth in front of you, you just begin to lay attacks into him, and I mean they're doing damage to him. It is noticeably hurting him, but any fire damage just seems to have no effect on his natural flaming sense.
Yeah. So
C's, you're up.
Seeing it, knowing that I am not knowing, but I'm a trained warlock, do I know what it is?
You know it's bad. Who's your patron again? What did you pick? I don't remember.
Give me a second. Fey presence.
Okay, yeah. So you went with the. Then yeah. I mean, you know he's bad, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
Not at all.
You make an intelligence check real quick.
Will that cause me to lose my action?
No, this is just to see if you you recognize it right off.
That's a nat one.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's big and bad.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You don't have any better spells that can help us?
Nope. Well, I've got one, but my knowledge is not there.
Okay.
10th level warlock.
It's a mod 20 for the first one.
Dave, you're shaking the whole table when you roll it.
And that's a mod 20 for the second one.
Both hit. So yeah, roll your.
11.
Okay.
And 15.
Okay. So yeah, you release both attacks against him, and they impact, and they seem to impact fairly well. And then moving on, it is now the Babo's turn. So, seeing the tiefling right in front of him, he is going to attempt to attack you. It's a natural 16, so it's a 22 to hit.
It's
And that doesn't hit. That's only a 14. So you take. Ooh, that's a trash roll.
We like trash rolls.
Keep them up.
Oh, wait, I rolled one too many die. Yeah. Yeah, so you take 5 points of slashing damage as he comes and tries to attack you.
Jordan,
That's
how you looking
both his turns.
health-wise?
I'm not quite bloodied.
Okay.
That's both his turns. And so moving on, Neithki, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna whack this dude in front of me.
Okay. So yeah, attack number 1. You go to hit. See if you hit.
25.
Yeah. He goes down.
Yeah. That's 1 hit point.
Yep. Yeah. So he.
Roll a freaking 1 on my damage die last.
Yeah. I knew that. I was like, if you had rolled a 2, he'd be done.
So
Yeah.
bad. Anything else? Okay.
So he goes
my
down.
gosh.
You still have your movement and your second attack if you want.
Yep. I'm gonna run into flanking with the Balor.
Okay. It's easy
One
enough.
second attack.
Second attack
That's poop.
with advantage.
Yep. Drop the dice. Oh man, it was a 16 on the ground. Let's see what it counts as. Ooh, well, still 20. Modified.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm gonna pump all 3 charges.
Okay.
I think I'm only allowed to do 3 at a time. Yeah, up 3. Yeah. So 3 charges. Get out of that. Okay, so this is gonna be. Where did damage die? 9 bludgeoning
Okay.
Not bad.
and 14 force.
Okay.
And I either do flurry of blows and heal myself a little bit with an extra attack, or I try and stun him.
Stun him. Try it.
Thinking, okay, I'll try and stun him. That's a DC 15 con save.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, he succeeds with a 18.
Well, that was my last key point, guys.
Oh no.
You still have your bonus action, so you can still just punch him.
Yeah, arm strike. Come on, I need an nat 20 real bad here. Nope. But it's still a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 10 damage.
Okay, yeah.
That's max damage for an unarmed strike for me.
That's not bad. Okay. So moving on.
And I don't know. He's focused on the other guy. Well, I've been whacking on him. He's back. I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Moving on to the battler's turn. He is going to continue his series of attacks against you. So attack number 1. 23.
Yep, that is.
Okay. So that is... That's 27 reduced to 13 slashing. You still up?
Yeah.
And these are trash rolls.
I'm not quite bloody yet.
And that's 11 reduced to 5 lightning damage on the first hit.
Okay, now I'm bloody.
The second one.
Never mind.
That's gonna hit. That's a 16. Not a 16. That's 26.
Yeah.
And for this one, this is... So his longsword comes down, strikes you. He then lashes out with his whip and does 18 reduced to 9 slashing damage. And...
Now I am definitely bloody.
Wow. And then 4 reduced to 2 fire damage. It's a 1-1 and a 2. Yeah.
Guys, we have no potions, no nothing.
And yeah, so that's gonna be his turn. You're up, Strog.
Barely. Yeah, lots of hits. Lots of hits. Okay, he's flanked, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 26.
Yeah, that hits.
And just for grins and giggles, also 26. 19 points of slashing.
Okay.
I'm not even bother rolling the fire
Yeah.
because... And... 16 points of slashing.
Okay. Yeah, as you release your 2 attacks against him, it has physically affected him. You can see, and he's starting to show wear. Cease, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
God.
Okay.
Natural 3. It's not gonna hit.
No.
Mod 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And that is a 7.
Okay. So yeah, as your first one launches at him, and he just sort of flecks it off with his wing. Your other one does manage to impact him and deal some decent damage. Going on to initiative count 20 now. You
Oh, I swear to God, if another one of these pops up,
you
I'm
begin
done.
to notice the a slight change in the feel around. You're not quite sure what exactly it is, but you do see 2 figures coming from outside the village. They seem to be coming forward and rushing in rather quickly. And
Better be helpful.
Right.
you see 2 individuals come
Not entirely sure.
rushing in, and they will actually close in with the Valor, and they both are going to release attacks against him.
Okay, helpful.
So these are not technically enemies, but I'll take care of that card in a minute. Need to flip to their page. First
Yeah,
one.
Not technically enemies.
The first one goes into attack, and he is unable to make contact. Second one does make contact though, and he deals. You see him take his dagger and come in and strike down, dealing, hurting the Balor. The other one, as he rushes in, you see him spiraling and doing something with his hands, and then he reaches out and touches the Valor himself, and he's going to attempt to inflict wounds on him.
Ooh!
So we will see if that will hit.
Inflict some wounds. All the wounds.
As he reaches out to try to touch him, the Valor shrugs it off, and he's unable to make contact, and the spell fails. Dang it. That was going to be really cool. That was going to be really cool. All right. So, Nithki, it is now your turn.
Okay. I mean, not much I can do, but what I do best is whack him with my stick.
All right, yeah, whack away.
Phrasing.
There will be no whacking. There will be lots of whacking. There'll be all the whacking.
Lots of whacking. Any much whacking. 27 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm gonna pump the last 3 uses of my staff into him.
Okay.
Come on, there we go. So that's going to be 10 bludgeoning and 14 force.
Okay. That's for attack number 1.
Yes. Second attack is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be 9 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Okay.
And my unarmed strike for bonus. Ooh, it's only 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh.
So as you lay into him with your staff, you try to punch him, and just the radiant heat coming off of him, you're unable to make contact with how hot he actually is burning.
Too hot.
Okay.
There's the bar. Sorry.
Yeah. So it is now his turn.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Seeing his current situation change a little bit, he is going to teleport.
Wait, no. David, do you have
This way.
Do you have a counterspell?
I do have counterspell.
Okay. Yeah.
He
Make a roll.
make it counterspell.
You should. Do you still have a spell slot left?
It hasn't used anything.
Oh,
so.
yeah, sure.
Hand dripping.
Yeah. Do you have counterspell?
Clutch counter.
Okay. So make a roll, and then you should add your. Do you add anything or?
Casting spells.
Let me look up counterspell real quick.
Yeah.
You can add your spell attack modifier, and it has to meet 10 plus the spell casting
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. So DC equals 10 plus the level casting level. Make an ability check using. Yeah. Yeah. So you need to make an ability check with your. So make essentially a charisma check.
With proficiency or no?
Should be, yeah. So what's your spell casting ability?
My spell
Yeah.
casting ability is what?
So-
Proficiency and charisma, right?
Yeah.
So that would be plus 9. 17 plus 9.
Oh, 17?
I rolled a 17.
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
9.
So you
Nailed him.
seen him about to disappear and go away. You reach out with your reaction and unleash an arcane flash, and he is unable to move. His spell that he was attempting to do fizzles and fails. Yeah, that was his action. So it is Strong. You're up. Dang, that was clutch, man.
Dude. Way to save those spell slots for when we really need them.
Why do you think I didn't do what I was going to do?
No, I'm cool.
That was very clutch.
All right. Attack number 1. Natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah! All right. And just no.
Advantage.
Okay, so.
Yeah, thank you for that advantage because the first one was not.
Your brutal critical. Don't forget to add that dice. So you're gonna roll an additional d6.
6. Yep. All right. 6, 7, 8.
8 times 2.
16 plus 7.
Okay. Should be plus 6. You have a plus 6 strength. Plus the magical weapon plus 7. You're right. My bad.
23.
Plus 3 rage damage.
26. 26 points of damage.
Okay. He's barely there. He's very, very hurt.
Oh,
So,
okay.
your
I'm
second attack?
like, wait. We stopped the teleport.
Yeah, your second attack.
And second attack.
Natural 20. I mean, don't even bother.
No,
so,
but I want to know.
Yeah, roll your dice.
5, 5, and 4.
This
So
one
that
is
was-
yours, Strog. This one is yours.
I am taking my great sword and I'm gonna chop him down at the knee.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when he lands down, I'm just going to take my sword and stab him right in the mouth, and then just rip up through the skull and let it
Yes.
blood and glory.
So yeah, you
Feel the wrath
seeing
of my
this
barbarian
opportunity that he was trying to blink. He seemed to have blinked for a second and then was returned. Seeing that moment of his hesitation, you come in with 2 major strikes, finding just those very spots where he was already wounded, and coming in, you hack off at his knee, one of his legs, bringing him down forward, lowering his head to you, and then you just take your axe or your greatsword and you just cleave into him, piercing his body. You see that it seems to shrink a little bit, and then his entire body explodes.
Oh, that's not good. Shoot!
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
His form shifts back into that of Shindle.
Dex, you said?
Yes.
Ooh, it's a good thing I'm good at
Ooh.
that.
Not gonna be good.
24.
24. Okay. What'd you make? Nithki?
15.
15.
Get a range advantage.
Actually,
I was going to say, actually, is he even in range for
is
it?
he within 30 feet of it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. No, he's not.
Okay, so yeah, you're good. What was yours?
24.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice rattling.
Right?
It's like sneak attack bad.
Oh, okay. Whew.
It's a lot of math.
Yes, it is.
You should be worried.
Why can I not do this right now? Okay. Yes.
Don't roll more die.
Okay. So yeah, you watch as his form shrinks and then explodes in a fiery blast, and all of you will take 54 points of fire damage. You saved, so that's reduced to 26.
Does that include me?
No, 27. 54, right?
Yeah, 27.
No, and then
reduced to half again.
which would be 13.
Yeah, so you take 13 fire damage.
Holy crap.
No, you're fine. Nithki, you take the 54, but you're resistant, so that's reduced to 27.
54 would have killed me. Reduced to 27, and I have evasion, so I take
monks.
half for dex save.
Yeah, so you take 13. Okay.
Good job, monkey boy.
So you see this explode. However, those two friends that just showed up, incinerated. They are ash. They are straight gold.
Wonder who they were.
Like, you'll never know now because they are done.
They did 0 damage and then just got blown up.
Oh yeah. You watch their bodies just like full on just turn to ash and crumble.
Let the adults handle it.
Yeah. So, man, I was looking forward to that conversation. But yeah, you now on the ground in front of you, there is a giant burn spot where this horrible fiend used to be. You see the villagers, they begin pouring back out, sort of seeing that the threat seems to have gone away.
Do we see Shendal anywhere?
Make a perception check.
That's good. 23.
22.
You looking around, you do not see Shendal anywhere.
Is that all of us?
Yeah, none of you.
No.
Has anyone seen Shendal?
As you shout that out, Jeff actually comes back up to you and goes, you may want to go check his house. It's bad.
All right, I'm gonna run over to his house and kick him out the door.
As you approach his house, you see there is not a house.
Oh.
It is just burned cinders. Make an investigation check.
I wish I could say I felt bad, but I don't. Investigation is 17 plus 2 is 19.
19? Yeah. So as you approach and you're looking around, you seem to be able to tell this is where the burning started. They started burning the houses here, and then walked their way through the village, burning everything as they went.
Well, that's
Did we find the remains of a body?
With the 19, as you go and you start sifting through, you do find a very charred remains of what used to be a human who is no longer alive. Nithki, make a medicine check since you asked about the body.
I almost took proficiency in that. Dang it.
I make a medicine check?
No, he asked. So
Okay.
13.
Yeah. So looking at it, it's very burned, but you can see faint marks where he appears to have been pierced with some things. It appears that maybe the burning was not what killed him.
Am I sure that this is Shendal?
You think it is.
Just for good measure, I'm gonna pull out my sword, twirl it around for a second, just right in the center of his chest cavity.
Yeah, you stab in. I mean, there's nothing. It's just you stab into ash, and a little bit of charred blood just spurts out. But he is
Charred blood?
Yeah. I'll let you picture that one.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah. So it's he is not moving.
Well, I'm gonna put my sword back in its little holder thing. I want to do a quick investigation of his house to see if there's anything that survived that could help tell us what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
make
he's
an
doing
investigation
that.
check.
I'm going to go ahead and ritually cast Detect Magic
Okay.
in the same
Yeah,
area.
you sit
see
down,
if there's
you
anything
start-
magical that, while he's investigating.
Okay.
And if there is, I'll lead him to it.
17.
17. Yeah, so you start tearing through the house, looking for things. And as you're going through, you seem to find a safe of some kind. It seems fairly well untouched by the flames. You try to get it open though. It is locked.
Monkey boy,
Yes.
Do you happen to have any lock-picking tools on you?
I do have a cartographer's kit.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Okay, I'm gonna set the safe on its side, and I am going to try to use my massive sword to just kind of break and pry it open.
Make a strength check.
I am good at these. Just straight strength.
Do you want to get mad first? You can get mad first.
I am gonna get mad first because
Okay.
it's kind of stabbed him. So how does that help me?
If you rage, you get advantage on strength checks.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing, because that gives me a 22.
Yeah, so you shove the sword in there and you pop it open and it flies open, and inside you do see some random items. There are a couple of potions that you guys would recognize to be health potions.
How many of those?
There are 2 health potions. They appear to be greater healing potions.
I'm
There's not one.
tossing one to Monkey Boy, and I'm chugging the other.
So yeah, there's 2 greater healing potions in there, a small sack of coins, and a binder, a folder, a journal of some sort in there.
All right,
well.
I wanna.
4d4 plus 4?
Yes.
Ooh, not
Dang, I sucked hard on that.
bad.
Yeah, 10 points total.
Are you ready for the battle number 2?
No! I'm falling apart if that happens. Anyway, I'm gonna read the journal.
Okay. Yeah. So as you start scanning through the journal, you can see that it is a journal, and it is notes of Shendal talking about how the people in the village were starving. They couldn't get the food they want. He's trying to figure out a way to save them, and then it mentions this voice comes to him and says, "You give me these, your people will never starve again." And it's send your children to me, and I will take care of them so that they may live. All of these tellings, the people will never feel sadness again. Allow me to help you. And it's these writings of him explaining how this voice came to him and how it offered to help, and how he essentially made a deal with this thing, saying, we'll give you our children so that you may take care of them, and in return you also will take care of our field. And it appears that he did not, the rest of the villagers were blessed with this, innate joyfulness, but he did not have that. And so it just continues to go on about he believes he made a mistake. He cannot get out of it, though. The pact has to remain. He cannot break the deal for fear of what may happen. So it just sort of goes on in that manner.
I want to feel sorry for him, but I really can't. So I'll take the book, put it in my bag, just as evidence.
Yeah.
And turn to my friends. Gentlemen, I believe our work is done here.
The king will be pleased.
Roll my eyes. Monkey Boy, shall we depart?
I am all for that.
Okay. So as you guys begin to exit the village of Sheena,
Is the skull of Shendal still intact? Charred, but still...
Definitely charred, but yeah, it's definitely still, it is intact, yeah.
I'm going to take one of the spears that I assume is laying on the ground.
One of the Bobo spears?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Take it, put it in the ground, take the skull, put it on top, kind of tie it there with a little bit of string or something,
Okay.
and then get a piece of wood that I assume is laying on the ground somewhere, and then take one of my sharp pointy objects and carve in there. How did I want to phrase it? Put no deal is worth your children, and then tack that to the spear.
Okay. Yeah. Where do you put the spear?
Right in front of the house, of Shendal's house.
You notice that most of the villagers aren't paying attention to you guys. They're dealing with their own burned houses and their own individual things.
That's fair.
So, yeah. So you fasten this. You put it down, and then you guys begin making your way out of Sheena and heading back to Cognispire to report your findings. And that is where we will end our adventure today.
Oh, God! Walking into the sunset. Measure the size of your accomplishments by the obstacles you overcame to achieve your goal.
Is there a creek nearby?
I don't know. Let's see here. No, not for a little bit. I mean, there's a river going down. Once you
When
finally
we get to the
there.
river, I'm going to push him.
So, yeah, thank you guys for playing. Hope you had some fun. I had some fun. Hope you guys did
that
too.
was a blast.
So,
I'm gonna cast fly real quick, so I can fly with them and not actually have to do anything.
fair enough.
Attach a rope just so it's like I'm flying a kite.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying our shenanigans, our fun little game. Yeah, so come back next week to see Lauren continue our regular adventure. And, you know, like she always says, nice to each other. Be nice to each other while we continue this endeavor of what's going on. So I guess we'll see you guys next week. Bye.